Again, was it something that you had to look forward to, that you had to make sure that it wasn't going to happen this time around, even though you were successful the first?
It was a little different this time around since I've been here for 3 months, so I've been constantly training and practicing with Samurai. But I'm glad it was me and him in grand finals because in Wednesday night fights, the past 5 or 6 weeks, it's just been us two in grand finals.
Oh, wow. So that means you're seeing like the game evolve right before your eyes, playing them all these times.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, do you have anything to say out there to the Oakland people you will be representing at the Conquest Finals? Any words for the people out there watching?
I just want to say the only person I care about beating there is Punk.
Wait. One more time. Say this one more time, just to be sure.
The only person I care about beating at the finals is Punk.
That's what I'm talking about. Guys, make some noise for Nephew. He's going to be your champion, your representative. Where your representative? Go ahead, you can take a step down. That was godlike. That was actually godlike. You go down there. Go that way. There you go. Well, guys. Oh, no, I'm keeping this. Just leave it all. I'm just kidding. Well, guys, before we do anything else, before we take this quick break and head to Tekken, I'm going to throw it back to the commentators for the last words.
All right, guys, well, there you have it. Nephew is your champion at this qualifier. Great showing by Samurai and PR Balrog for your top 3 right there. But that's it for us today. It's been a pleasure to bring this top 8 to you guys. Once again, big shout-outs to NorCal. Big shout-outs to my man Stop Sign here on the mic with us. It's been a pleasure. And, yeah, any closing thoughts?
You know, I mean, you heard it here first, right? The fight to watch at at Rebel Conquest is going to be Nephew versus Punk.
Officially.
I'm looking forward to that. I hope everybody's going to be looking forward to that too. But otherwise, you know, I think that's it from us. So we're going to close out. Again, I'm Stop Sign.
Yeah, and I'm Brass. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy some Tekken 7 coming up.
Conquest Oakland continues. We have 2 out of our 3 representatives. First off, I mean, I feel like it's getting down to the wire. I mean, we've had the anime, we've had the Street Fighter, and now it's time for the 3D. The Tekken is about to begin, ladies and gentlemen, here at Red Bull Conquest Oakland, and I want to make sure you guys know there's a lot on the line. These guys are trying to get to the finals, and we're going to get to this top 8, so I'm going to send it straight over to the commentators.
All right, guys. Hey, how's it going? We got some Red Bull action, some Tekken action here. My name's Junes.
And I'm Subtle, NorCal Subtle.
Hey, and we're here for some good old Tekken, man. I mean,
for sure. This
is top 8 at Red Bull Conquest here at Esports Oakland. I mean, we're about to get some pretty good matches here. Some cool NorCal staples. They're locals. And also some big names, obviously. We've got Jimmy J. Tran.
Yep.
We have Jackie Tran. And then, obviously, Peeling's here. And then we got some local favorites. Chocobo's here.
Yep.
Cheapy the Cheapskate, 2 very local players.
Wait, did you say Jacobo?
Chocobo.
Chocobo? All right.
And then we have Chungy and Incerity also, in the losers bracket.
Chungy coming in from Tennessee. Not the only invader, but definitely the one that made it into top 8. Had an interesting road to get there. Super interested to see how that sort of plays out. Jimmy, the person that we kind of expect to be doing really good in this tournament, sitting right there in winners, has not lost a game so far today.
Yeah, I think both of them, actually.
So we have Jackie Tran, who also didn't lose a game. These guys are going to be playing first.
It kind of makes sense, too. The people who ended up not losing are going to end up fighting each other.
Yeah, dude. It's the Highlander. Somebody's got to lose, right?
Someone has to lose here. Someone has to really assert their dominance, you know? Like, I'm probably, I don't know. It's hard to put a bet here because I'm sure Jackie has always given Jimmy at least any chance.
Yeah. I mean, we expect Jackie Tran to come out with Jack. Jimmy, he's not choosing anybody but Brian. So, I mean, this is something that you guys have probably seen multiple times, and it's going to be what we start off today's matches with.
I mean, hey, man, this is going to be a good one. Very, very experienced players here. I mean,
yeah.
There's not much else to say. 2 very, I don't want to say Tekken characters, but they are. They've been around for a while now. I assume we're going to get Jackie and Brian, so.
Yeah. And then also, this is, Jackie, Evo winner for, Tekken 4 back in the day. Jimmy, national competitor, national champion multiple
very
times.
well known.
So it's not like this is going to be a beginner style Tekken. This is
Oh.
going to be years and years of messing around with each other, playing in tournaments. So
There's a lot of experience in this match. You'll see. You're going to see a lot of pretty much clean movement. You'll see the ranges at which people play at are very different from how you would see in your own play. You know, you can something you can compare it to when you watch these players. After how many years of Tekken now, you will see how much like these players have evolved till now, and it's good to see. I mean, we have two again very strong players going at it, Jack and Brian. So let's see how it goes. I'm sure these characters. I mean, their knowledge is very, very like set in stone by now. I would hope. Season 3 of Tekken, you know, nearing the end of the year. So I mean, that's the thing. We still have this is one of many.
Yeah.
One of many tournaments that's here for Tekken, and I'm glad to see a lot of people out here. Had a pretty good turnout, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Too. All right. Start of the round. Ooh. And the wall scanning too. So here we go. Trying to spacing each other out, looking for the ranges. Down 4. Jackhammer, yep.
first big hit.
It's a big one. Wow. Northern Cross. Going for some good pressure there, you know. Back 1, forward 3. Oh!
Oh, just out of range.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now back 1. Mock kick. Wow. He's slowly been whittled down away in health. I mean, there's not much you can do. These small single hits are adding up. Oh. Forward 4. Doesn't let it rip. Oh! It's a big whiff. Oh, it's a big one! Forward 4-2. It should be the wall.
Get balcony
That's
break.
a break. Oh,
moved
no!
it into the corner,
gets
but he
the
gets the
follow-up. Oh, my goodness.
Round 2. Fight.
First round goes to Jimmy.
In a bit. Yeah. Should be. How's it going? We got an additional commentator here, again, for a pretty good match. I'm sure you've heard his name before. Oh, 3+4 whip.
Oh.
And, all right, Rand. I had to make sure.
What's
I got
up,
to talk
Steve?
about this match.
Yeah, this is a
Damn
good
it.
one.
Okay. Oh, jackhammer.
Yeah.
1. Oh,
Wow.
the recliner. Oh, wow.
That's a fall on
That
top.
did a full-on spark.
Yeah.
That was
Robot
crazy.
love. That's what that is. That's robot love.
Oh, goes for the armor move. Staying low to the ground. Doesn't get a punish on a down forward.
Oh, and the drop. No punish even on the spring up. Nice little parry.
It's the wall.
Oh, down back.
Gets to the wall just right. Oh, that's
No.
a back 4.
Oh,
That's big
no.
damage.
Oh,
Three.
my
Yep.
gosh. I thought he was going
Here
to
we
break
go
it down.
again.
Yeah, he has not been able to break that wall. He's tried multiple times.
Yeah.
Just gets
Oh.
slid into that corner.
Look at
Just
the
playing
move.
it safe now. Oh, down 2, huh? Going for the down 2. Again. Oh, Northern
man.
Cross. From the down back 3 to Northern Cross. Just like that. Up another round. So I don't know. He looks content to just kind of sidestep around him, play some spacing here at like range 2. Not so much anymore. 3+4. Wow, big whiff on the down back 1.
Oh, nice
down
duck.
2.
Nothing big coming from it.
Wow.
Something big coming
Big
from
launch.
that, though. While rising 1, got to get the
The
wall.
wall.
Oh.
The robot kick.
Yeah, going for the big hit there.
Oh,
Hatchet
hatchet.
kick. Yep.
Do
Oh.
it again.
Goes for an extra hit there.
Oh, I nice
Back
the
hammer.
interruption. So
Misses
nice.
the follow-up.
Jimmy in rage.
Yep. This is pretty
Oh,
good for him.
hatchet.
He has the wall too if he gets his combo.
Oh,
There
that's
it
a
is.
big
that
one.
booster.
Just like that.
Oh, man.
Rage drive.
It feels like that's kind of been the story of both these matches. Jackie taking control really early on.
And one big hit.
Jimmy getting rage and either tossing or rage darting. You know?
One big hit to the wall or just one singular hit that matters. Oh, and he's taking it to infinite stage.
He wants the space.
Ooh.
He
Yeah.
doesn't want to have to
Yeah,
deal.
no
I
wall.
saw what happened on the wall. You do not want to have to deal.
Yeah, we saw what happened at the wall there. Very in control. So
No one has fun on the wall.
let's see how it turns out here. I mean, let's see what the infinite stage has in store. Maybe he wants to space him out way more. A lot more poking. Doesn't want to get pushed to any wall of any sort. Clearly.
No, that's
with,
the point. You
with
can-
Brian,
you
yeah.
can- you know, there's no wall for you to tech off of and get hit by, like, you know, Tanjet up. You
Yep.
don't have to worry about that.
A lot
But it's not
less.
like Jimmy can't do it mid-screen.
Oh, of
right?
course not.
It's
This is
still
someone
there.
who's willing to change his game plan immediately to make it work out.
Oh, wow, that was dangerous.
Nice. Goes down for
Oh,
one.
nice step.
Big launch. Oh.
Dropped.
Okay. 4-3.
And he's
Let's
just flipping
rip.
Jackie Tran, like,
Yeah.
as he's trying to, like, move away. He's just making great calls on him.
Very different style of play here. A lot of throw or a lot of good throw on the Brave. But he's poking away at him. Aye. Taunt and down 4-2-1. Yeah.
Kept it simple. Kept it easy.
Yep. You don't have to do anything big for it. Ooh, a little whiff in here. All right.
Nice.
Missed
Got it.
again on the follow-up. 3+4 counter hit. Knees. He's down. Oh my God!
It's the
Such a cool
Okie
combo to see.
Oh, the
good duck on the new
steal.
move.
Man, look, Jackie Tran has had a lot of chances to he's made the proper calls, but he's not pulling the trigger on some of these potential punishes. And now he's in a rage situation again, and Jimmy Tran has the life.
I think it's a little too much life from the risk much too. Even in rage, it's still pretty nervous situation, and like that, he took it. 4-3. Oh man, he's just giving him the knees right now. 4-3.
Keep talking.
4-4. There we go.
There you go. You got to talk through it. You just have to talk through it. You ain't even, you know, that's why
Wait,
like,
but wow,
just
the
keep
trade on
talking.
the orbital.
Don't stop. All right, here we go.
Oh, forward 1. Take the block. Not committing to much here.
Ooh,
Not committing to much at all. Yeah, you know he's been hit by it before.
You can tell Jackie Tran's getting confident in his movement now. He's getting confident in some of these
He has to.
push.
He's around. He's a round from losing right now, so.
Yeah, if you don't have confidence now.
It's now or never, yep. Oh, fakes him out. Hatchet kick down 4-2, and it's down 2. He's finna down 2.
Down 2 is not that good.
It's not that good.
So you sound like a Brian player over there, bro.
Down 2
like
is not that good.
Not that good.
So yeah, I mean.
Jimmy taking that pretty confidently. Still has not lost a game today.
Very convincingly. I mean, that's a show of how even if you change stages on someone that knows what they know how to do, they have the knowledge for it. It doesn't matter. He got a taunt.
I mean, if choosing Infinite Stage was the way to beat Jimmy, like straight up, you don't want that out there.
Yeah.
You said we don't want that out there. I like how you're saying it.
Hey,
because we are definitely in Oakland right now for this conquest. We only got 2 more left after this, and like just to get back on topic, man, you guys got Jimmy J. Tran up here. He's like potentially he's up for argument, one of the best players in the country right now. Easily
well known, yeah,
one of the best players in the world, I would say. You know, right? He's very well known, right? And has like a lot of air to it. So the fact that he has been unchallenged so far is not the craziest thing.
No.
Yeah, but it is cool to see it go through the motions. You know, just pound his way through winners.
And I mean, he represented NorCal last year as well, but he lost to Bronson here.
Bronson, so.
And that sent him on some Super Saiyan journey sort of stuff. You have to go get training in the spaceship.
I just want for the record to show I didn't say that, Bronson or Jimmy. I didn't say that. That was not me. If we take a look back at the bracket right now, Jimmy J. Tran sitting pretty in winners finals. What's Atuya versus Peeling coming up. Oh man, that's gonna be quite the match. So, and then of course on that loser side you got Insta Ready versus Trungy.
Yep.
And then you have Chobo versus Cheapskate that's already taken place, right?
Yep.
So we're just waiting for, you know.
We're waiting for a lot. There's a lot of locals in here, too. Again, each of the next matches coming up, What's It To Ya? Peeling is also local now. Even in Losers, in Sarity, all of them, Chocobo, they're all from our local areas, the Bay Area. So it's really cool to see them making top 8 and showing up here.
Yeah, I like to come up here and see a lot of the local talent face off against, like, you know, some of the larger names, right? Like, that does a lot for, like, the scene. I mean, no matter where I go, like, those are important pieces, especially when it comes to Tekken, because you get to see, like, all the pieces.
Yeah, all of it slowly building for each player. As they age, man, from some of these players have been playing from Tekken 5, 6, TAC 2, all varying degrees here, all here to play Tekken 7 and show that they've earned it. They've earned this spot in top 8, and I know how to beat you. So, I mean, Peeling, I don't know who he's going to play here. I'm not sure exactly if he's been playing Lei or Ling so far.
He's been playing a lot of things. He's trying to. I think there's been some
Lisa, Kuma?
Character confidence issues that I've heard about, but I mean, he's still performing at the level he was supposed to. Won one of our locals up here a little bit ago. What's It To Ya? Interesting run to the top 8 as well. Ended up beating Trungy in the tournament winners.
Yep,
so I mean, he's got a ton of momentum, and I think this is going to be a much more.
I like that. See what he's doing? He's opting to use the HyperX headset as a hair holder and an awesome ear device. I think that's smart, man. Keep the hair out of your hair. I'm one of those people. I want the hair in my face, man. It makes me feel like I'm out in the jungle.
Looks like What's It To Ya? Let me put it as a hairband. Yeah, there you go. No bangs in the face.
You got to Wolverine it. I feel like if you're not Wolverine it, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
That's just me. All right, here we go. Forgotten Realm is the name of the stage.
So again, we had I'm pretty sure I saw Dragunov, and that's gonna be pretty nice for him on the stage. He's got a lot of pretty strong floor breaks. His wall carry's obviously gotten a lot better, much better. And Lei, on the other hand, I'm not sure exactly how he does on this stage.
I mean, it's Lei. He can put you to the ground if he wants to.
Yeah, he can definitely
this is
do that.
true. He can probably break. Like he has a lot of floor breaking moves in general. I feel like.
Definitely. Ooh.
Going full army, like it.
Police uniform. And
Anybody
what do
else
we
want
got
a
next?
piece?
Again, these costumes are such a both camo. We can't
Ooh,
see them.
yeah.
Where are
Right.
they? Where are they?
Crazy.
But that's like legit. Like,
Yeah.
oh, crap, I can't see him.
Oh wow, whiffs already off the bat with the 442. We got the Razor Rush mix-ups.
Going
on
heavy
off.
Razor Rush.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh,
wow.
good whip punish.
That's a whiff
Princess
punish right
Ling
there.
playing with a character like Lei is like
Yeah.
way too easy. Man. When it comes to the mental mix-ups, he gets to put on people.
Lot of
Oh,
mix-ups.
bounce!
Wow, talking
Oh,
about
no.
a change in season 3, that was a sidewall side bounce. I can't believe it hit at that angle.
Yeah, man, that move was too good, actually.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
man. Yeah, that's a big one there. And that's a floor break. Gonna take all the floors from him.
KO.
Not really letting up.
Like I
Trying to mix
said,
them up.
a lot of floor break
Yeah,
moves.
I'm seeing it.
Like,
I'm definitely seeing a lot of floor breaks here. He's not letting him really get any momentum so far. Facing him
What-
out. Yeah.
what-
Good old Lei.
what-
Making lots of noise. Okay, cool.
Nice.
A hit. Running two. Gets to the ground.
Man, I feel like Princess Ling, coming from the fact that he's a Ling player, he definitely takes advantage of like the movement options from every stance. Whether it be just to get out of trouble, just to lay down,
Go
just to
under
throw you
stuff.
off the
Evasive.
game.
Yeah, he knows the right points to be evasive or at least get under stuff. Wow.
Oh, nice call out.
Oh.
Good awareness on both sides.
Yeah.
Keep ducking. The delay.
Wow, he got a launch on. That's gonna take the floor and then
Took 'em all.
shoot him.
Too.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no, very close. This is what. Oh no.
Oh.
Wow, unfortunate. He finishes the string and gets
Round
hit.
3.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. All the floors are down now, and he's got to deal with this Lei here with the round to go.
Yeah,
Oh
this
man.
is, and it's not like Princess Ling is waiting for anything. He's
No.
just going in.
Yeah, absolutely not. He's going in, keeping him from getting any
Oh,
momentum.
wow.
Looks for a backswing blow. No payoff.
Razor Rush is definitely
Down
limiting what Satu can do. Just throwing it
Oh,
out.
block. Oh my gosh.
Okay, all right, all right. You like staying on the ground, guys.
What a
Finally,
side
guys said
walk.
they couldn't.
God, he didn't
But he's
believe
not
it. Pull
getting
the
it.
trigger.
All right. Calm down.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah, calm
Okay.
down.
What the hell's going on? What was
yeah,
that?
I can't. He sidewalked, but there really wasn't much for him to go from there. He got so far away because of continuing to
I
string.
would have run into the punched him smooth in the back of the
Yeah.
head.
But I think that's a good
Would have
sign.
been running.
right?
I would have.
Yeah, hit him.
Because I think Razor Rush was dominating so much of that match, just like throwing it out mid-range.
Yeah, stop,
Wasn't
missing
challenging it,
points.
wasn't trying to
Yeah.
avoid it. And you see that at the end of the match, you go, oh, maybe he's figured
doing
something
it.
out. Maybe he's going to next time put some more movement in there, try to figure it out a little bit better. So
He's throwing more options after, no, more layers on him as he's trying to adjust.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
It's not easy for him. Clearly, it's clearly paying off for appealing right now.
we'll see how it plays out. If he starts getting into his movement, starts figuring out the range that he's throwing out the Razor Rush, then this match at least becomes a little bit more complex, and Princess Ling has to start thinking about stuff.
Yeah, but right
That's
now,
definitely true. That's definitely true.
I don't know. We got to see that. I look pretty convincing from him. Let's see if we can get an adjustment. We're on a new stage here. See how it works out.
I feel like what's it to you? He needs to slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
Let,
yeah.
let Princess
Yeah.
Ling hang himself. You know, like let him move around. Let him like do all the stuff.
You might not want to play at his pace.
Yeah.
I've heard
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
And once again, he knows he's trying to get away from that, so he's delaying it a little bit, and he can still confirm if he just waits. You know?
yeah. He's responding. He's responding to things, and it seems like
Oh,
Peeling
man,
has his
man.
number. Peeling definitely has his number right now.
And just dancing around. Like,
Yeah.
it's really just all the movement that he's doing outside of the range and making them.
He's really fishing for something, and he's catching him down to. All
Well,
right.
the thing is about
Oh, man.
the thing
just
is
had to be a
about
little
Tekken,
patient.
there's no block damage, right?
Yep,
So
yep.
you have, if you can at least defensively hold up long enough to stay alive,
Yep.
then that
Good
can
little
help you
parry.
out. You can learn stuff from that.
So he's going for some Oki. That gets from the
No
grab. No
break.
break.
Yeah.
Yep. Gets him an extra hit there. Nice. Wow.
On
range
the wall.
No sidewall. Wow.
Stepping.
Launch.
Okay.
And this is exactly what I was
Nice.
talking
Good
about.
block.
What?
He's able to get it. No duck on
No
the next
punish
part.
either.
All right. He's able to get the wall regardless.
Oh, caddy
Good.
corner combo.
He's not stopping.
The
Razor Rush.
He's still alive.
He's got a chance here. In rage, again, we mentioned it earlier, the Razor Rush closing out the round each time with no answer, really. It's such a good tool for him to close out with. It's really in his head, I bet.
Good
Good
There
luck.
we go. Finally, we get the duck and the punish.
Nice.
And he knows.
Oh, no.
Goes for the Oki instead. Didn't go for that wall.
He missed it. It was definitely a drop on his part. Wow, good step. Off to stay away and down and launch the running two. Uh-oh. Throwing out some new moves here and there.
I like that. See,
Yeah.
has to respect him, makes him stand up with the extra
Uh-huh.
block stun. Still
Yeah.
finds a low, and that's gonna be
Yep.
game number 2.
He takes it.
Princess Ling.
I mean, that's a good showing of if you're not ready, if you're not good enough, as I just said. It's hard. Sometimes your knowledge is not good enough, and it's hard to react to this character. It's a lot going on.
And with a move like Razor Rush, if you don't know how to deal with Razor Rush, there's no reason for
Where
him
do
to
I
stop,
step?
right?
Where do I block?
Yeah.
What's the next follow-up? Is he going to transition to stance? I have no clue. But sometimes you got to hold that. It's hard.
Well, there's still more to be learned. There's always more to be learned.
Always
you
more
know,
to learn.
What's it till you're doing his best? But was that winner side?
Winner side.
Still in
Going
this
to
bad
losers.
boy.
He
Still got a
still.
chance. It could have been nerves. We don't know what the case may be. But he is still in the
He's
tournament.
in. There's always a chance, and that's fine. He has some time to recollect and kind of think about the match, decompress, and figure it out. And at this point, I mean, I hope he can figure it out, because that looked pretty rough for him. And at this point, I heard we had him lose actually, or had what's it to take out this current player now, Trungy.
Oh yeah.
And he might have to face him in losers
Again,
semi. So
yeah,
I mean,
we might have it again, and it's cool to see this. Again, another local player in Sarity, local Hwarang, streams a lot. Is always showing up in tournaments here. Always usually top 3, top 8. You see him. He showed up at the Red Bull tournaments last year.
Yeah.
Had a big showing at the SoCal one. So
Insurretti is definitely he's made a name for himself in the Tekken world,
Not
especially.
surprised.
I've ran across his name quite a few times.
Hwarang.
I'm pretty sure we've played in tournament. I can't remember who won. I'll just say him for the sake.
That's for the sake of the
right?
tapes. Just
for the sake of the tapes, right? I don't want to sound like a fraud up here.
For Saturday, I think he's tweeted out like, "Oh, this is probably my last tournament of the year. Let's see how that works out." But you know, top 8 losers. He's going against Trungy, another well-known player, playing Steve. Geese. I'm not sure who has he been playing recently in this tournament.
I'm pretty sure he's been sticking to the Geese pretty hard. Well, I mean, I don't see. There's no reason to change. Trunky always had the ability to do Geese combos, and he was one. If you ask me, he was one of the premier Geeses in the country for quite some time.
Yes,
I mean, even if it's probably still now, but like I said before, there's a few other people who've come on the scene, right?
Yeah.
But still, Geese has the power.
Yes, he has the power. And I've heard 2 arguments for this character. His legs have been chopped off. His arms have been chopped off. His frame data is worse. On the flip side, I've seen his damage output go up insanely. But the whole flip side of that is that his meter gain is obviously not where it was before. So.
Yeah, they're making these little small changes now to make sure the character makes sense. But
he's hurt.
I mean, he still hurts.
He hurts.
For me, I feel like I'm like, this is just the same thing. Like for me, it's the same thing because it's just you still have to be able to do the combos, and it's more about like maximizing.
Yeah.
The fact is, we've been playing with this character for a while now, so the character's always going to be strong,
it's not like he switched to him recently. He's been
right?
playing this since the last patch, and the whole thing with him getting nerfed is that he can't do down forward 1, down forward 1. He can't do all of the complaints we had about Kazumi. Ooh, infinite stage. He is still a pretty solid and strong character, one that poses a big threat to a lot of people.
Well, you still got to know, no matter what, you still got to know how to like deal with the character. Right?
Absolutely.
Regardless of what the character is, you still got to learn how to deal with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, but
Insurretti is an he's an experienced player.
Yes, absolutely.
He's fought a Geese or 2, right? He might have ran across Trunky before, if I'm not mistaken.
Definitely.
I mean, it's very possible at this point, but still.
Here they
2
are.
very strong competitors.
And losers, so they're fighting to stay in the tournament here again.
Whoa!
Okay. Wow! Starting off with the the just frame.
So first off, I was about to say he started off with the just frame, and then he did like an instant flamingo sidestep to start off. He knew, right?
Down for another change. Wow, he's just looking for those skyrockets for the just frames.
Yeah, those just frames skyrockets.
Fireball. All right.
Look at Trunky slowing it down.
Ooh, okay, going for the 4-1. Just spacing each other out. Almost stand switching here and there. Ooh.
Hold it down 4-1.
Wow. Dave just out of the way. 4-1.
Oh, no.
Good.
He's still
Very
alive.
Good block.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're moving and grooving.
They're both within kill range here. Very close.
Sidestep 3.
Oh!
Let's go.
Very close.
Let's go. All right, this is what I'm talking about.
Here. A little scramble.
You're damn right, a little scrambly. I want some more.
All right. So there it is. See, stuff like 1-1, down forward 1. It won't be as strong this time around. But that doesn't matter. It's still safe. It's still it poses a threat to him. Oh boy, switching sides here. All right. Wow. All right, this is gonna be good damage here. He's gonna use his meter. Move attack.
Jabs, none at all.
Or look at that.
Oh,
look at that damage. Look at him.
Down 2.
Yeah. Say, just hits him.
Oh! Yeah. See him trying to catch him. He's like, oh my god. No. Oh no, but the drop.
He goes for the plus frames.
Oh,
he sidesteps
again.
Parry. He's saying, no, I'm not going to get hit by that. I'll play it safe with a sidestep block.
So one
Very
of the
good.
things Chungy does, because he's so confident, he'll call you out with his reversals. He will try to throw those things out. But Todd is a very cerebral sort of player. This is him trying to pick things up and fix up.
Oh, look at the sidestep to the back 3-2. Spins the meter once again. We already saw the damage output. Look at it.
Look at this. I mean, he hurts. His character hurts. Wow, okay.
What a duck. Down 4-2 to chase.
Yep.
Nice.
Run his stances. Playing it safe here.
Going for the blocks.
He's definitely down in health right now, but if he can get himself to rage, which he's at. Oh, man, 1-1-2. One good low might take it. A good mid here or there. This, good whip punish. Yeah.
And that's the expertise of Trungy, man. Experience, dude. We've seen
Linear
him so many times. Like, and on top of that, this isn't his first rodeo. He's been
No,
doing this for some
absolutely
years.
not.
This dude is a legend, man. Get off.
Good break.
Nice
Good
break.
break. Switching sides. Yep. The classic. We're going to hear this a lot with these stage picks, too. I mean, we're getting a lot of
counter hit.
The new move, yep.
Oh,
no. Doesn't get the jab there.
Uh-oh.
One.
Oh, man.
And spin it. There was no punish on that either. Look at the
Back
defense
three,
from Trungy, though. This dude, Trungy, was
Yep.
just blocking. He's like, you know what? I want to show you. I know what to do.
Yeah, very comfortable with the wall-run pressure there. Didn't really show any signs of like faltering on defense. He took whatever small hits he had to, but essentially blocked anything big or anything that didn't really hurt him too bad. So that's cool. He's playing it pretty compact here though, which is cool. I'm not seeing very many big risk moves outside of a couple down fours here, which also I'm pretty sure got changed. No, or with another low. Regardless. It's really cool to see that Geese is showing a lot of presence now. People said he would get cut down because of the nurse. But look at this. I mean,
It's Geese,
he's very confident.
You gonna say you see how cool this character
Yeah,
looks? You
he's
think they're
so
gonna make him whack?
sticky in this
I
game.
mean, you
Oh
know,
my
this
goodness.
did happen to Lars, but I mean, still,
Yes.
this character is way too cool, man.
Yeah. He fits
Double
very well,
Repug.
Yeah, they managed to fit in a really cool character, and with a lot of noise about him.
Look at his pants.
Starting with forward 1+2.
That has nothing to do with his gameplay, but his pants are really cool, all right?
All right, look at the wall already. Nearly a third of his health gone with the first 10 seconds. All right.
Okay.
Playing safe. Wow, match
no.
4, man. Keeping out. That got nerfed too, but it's still a very good tool.
And still, I see people get hit more by it now.
Yeah, oh, okay, punish.
Oh,
Right.
the fake out.
Oh, doesn't matter, yeah.
Quick side steps to the left
Yep.
by Trunky, man.
And
he knows how to fight this.
You can tell how important this is. Wow, 1-1-2. Again, those sidestep blocks, any of those thrown in there once in a while, it's so important.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
God, stand up.
Die. Yeah, get out of here. All right, safe. Ooh, trying to get him to a duck or something, but nothing.
And Trunky's okay with that. He's okay with
He's
playing
just poking him out right now. Oh,
Down
and
four.
counting it down
This
4.
could be the round.
Out the wall.
Out.
Should be a break here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just death.
Yeah.
Just death.
So Chungy right now is just dominating with the jab. He isn't really trying to do too much. He's starting everything off, forcing Todd into a bunch of mistakes, and he's being off that jab.
Oh man, and it's really showing. Like it's very small hits here and there, but it's pressure that's clearly getting to him.
For sure.
Yeah. It's pressure of
Oh,
not
okay.
big. Wow, good
Back
punish.
three.
Yeah. All right, there should be a wall here. Nice. Half health. Yeah, half health.
Oh, goes
Risks
big.
it. Yeah, risks it big for something. Okay,
Nice.
armor. Oh
No.
man, again.
That's gonna break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Side
Screw.
spin.
Yep.
Oh,
Up in.
like I said,
wall.
Trunky knows exactly.
Yep. He knows his combo.
Double
He knows
Repug.
his
Jesus,
combos.
look at the damn.
Oh, and that's it. Yeah, I mean.
Makes
Look, you
sense,
just
man.
killed that dude in the back for
Oh,
no reason. He
no.
just started leaping
Very
uncontrollably.
sad.
You
Yeah.
just see this? Oh my God.
Yeah.
What did I
can't
do?
believe it.
We wasn't even playing. What did I do?
It sucks. Yeah, it's rough. It's very rough. Clearly showing his dominance with Geese. Very strong character still. Holding it down.
It wasn't. I wouldn't even say like that. It was dominance. I just say the fact that he knew, like.
Yeah, he was sidestepping a lot of good things
He
here.
played the matchup. It wasn't only like he was like, yo, I called him out on everything. It was
He
like, look,
sidestepping here.
quick
A lot of
side step
whiffs.
to the left and even blocking. And then once he started whiff punishing, the rounds start
it.
going even
Yep.
faster. So, and even when Insurretti tried to slow it down, he's like, you know what? Like, I might be overstepping a little bit. Let me slow down. It didn't change anything.
Didn't change much.
So,
Yeah. So, a very good match. Just took it to him, and now Insurretti's out. We've got Trungy moving on. Trungy moving on with his Geese. That's a good one. I
So
mean,
we get the rematch. I mean, that's
yeah,
the
pretty
thing
much.
I'm looking forward
That's
to.
going to be cool. That's going to be a good rematch. Again, these two just fought What's It To You and Trungy earlier on. What's It To You knocking them down. So that's going to be a good match to see.
And it was like it wasn't like a definitive win either. It was like
a
super
close
close.
set, hinging on a backswing blow.
Yep.
And that is a good thing to see sometimes. All right, and Chocobo versus Cheapy the Cheapskate, or Cheapy Cheapskate here. Most likely going to be see Devil Jin versus Oscar O'Brien.
Yeah.
Chocobo, again, one of our local. These two are, again, local people. You see them a lot here once in a while. They fight a lot. Yeah, they fight a lot. They fight a lot. So I'm sure they're very familiar with each other's play styles. And we're going to get a pretty good match because, I mean, yeah, I like to see Devil Jin. Nowadays, at least. Before, not so much. But I can deal with them a little bit more now. There's a little few less of them. And then
this is this is the other twin.
Yes,
Yep.
this is the other twin. So
There
this is the other twin. Yes. They both play some pretty cheap characters.
Yeah, they chose right out the bat. They were
Yeah,
like
must
season
say
one.
that's
Season one.
You play Dragonoff. You play Devil Jin.
That's cheating, man.
Stick to it.
That's cheating, man. You got somebody you could just be like, look, you play the opposite, I'll play
Good.
the odd. There we
We're
go,
good.
bro.
Yep.
You play the odd, I play the even. Let's just switch it around, okay?
Strong characters through and through. Been through a lot of changes though, from what my understanding.
Yep.
From season 1 up until here. So.
Oh yeah.
That's what
yeah.
happens when you win Worlds. They're like, yeah, we gotta take you down a couple notches.
When you
but-
see them in top 8s here and there, when you see them winning tournaments a lot, you probably will see them changed around by the 3rd season of the game.
Yeah. Although this is like, a new format for like the Tekken
Yes,
games.
definitely,
Still,
definitely. Man, I mean, again, I love to see local players show up, and it's cool to see this matchup. I mean, actually, it's interesting. I don't see too many Devil Jins nowadays, so it's cool to see just 100% sticking to his guns.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's gone through the character crisis yet. I think he's in a good spot.
Yeah.
No reason to give it up, but I think there's some stuff where it's just like, yeah, you gotta adjust all the changes.
Yeah, that's
Devil
it.
Jin has not been exactly static, but what you're supposed to be doing in all the situations in season 3 is changing, forcing you to change up your entire game plan a little bit. So, the Jacobo, he's been doing good up here in NorCal. He's consistently performing, showing up top 3s a lot of here at Wednesday night fights.
A lot of locals here.
It's great to see him in the top 8.
He travels, yeah. He goes through so many Bay Area events, and he's always placing in a lot of them. So he's clearly grinding. He's clearly showing up and wants to play Tekken.
And I'm happy to see him in top 8, man.
Yes, definitely. Because from my understanding, he played Tag 2, he played Asuka, he played Brian there too. So you might even see a Lily here. I don't know about that, but
I was
he
about
does
to
play
say,
that
he's gonna
character.
Just throw this man under the
Yeah,
bus like
he's got a lot of kids.
Yeah, man, he be playing Lily all the time, bro. We be at the house. He's like, yo, man, you guys want some cupcakes? I got tea. Yeah, I'm about to play Lily. Like, I'd be like, yo, first off, let me get the tea. When you start playing Lily, though, what is that about? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, oh, yeah. I cannot wait. This should be a pretty.
So
good
he
match.
has that many characters, huh? That's
Yeah, I would say the two more confident picks are Brian and Asuka. More or less Asuka, though, I think. So, I mean, Asuka is another topic that people have kind of talked about. Oh, she's top tier. Oh, she got changed and did so much damage. Oh, back 3. The classic. But
I feel like she's pretty still.
Pretty good. Yep.
Yeah. She's strong. She's a fan favorite for a lot of people. She hurts.
She hurts.
She hurts a lot.
Yeah.
She gets in your head too a lot of the time.
We were just doing a single bubble match here a second ago, and he was down like 80 to 20%, had rage, got one combo, reset into rage drive, and it was over.
Dead.
It was just
and it's like, all right.
Cool.
Killed it.
Congratulations, I guess. Cool.
Killed it. And all it took was one big hit.
Yeah. That's super appealing. I mean,
yeah, that is appealing to a lot of people. I don't want to say like Tekken is a game where you're stuck with one play style. There's so many characters, so many ways to express yourself. And this tournament is probably going to show you with the top 8 you're seeing. You can have players that wild out. You can have players that can play very stalled and compact and stop those kind of players like a wall. Like you kind of just saw, big risks, lead to big damage. But at the same time, the players that aren't going to fall for that, they'll stop you in your tracks and do that the whole way through. Control the match and just put you down.
And you kind of see it even in like this top 8.
Yes.
There's a lot of contrasting play styles.
Yes.
That's going head to head there. Like you could see I could see the expertise in a Jimmy J Tran, a
definitely,
Trunky, a Jackie Tran. Like I could see that. And I can also see like the the steal early to the game like mentality as well. So it's like this is a good part. Like this is one I was actually just talking about this with Boring Free. Like I really like this tournament series because it gives like the chance to see like the scenes hierarchy,
different levels,
right? Like there's
so
a
many
scene
different
hierarchy,
levels of
and
play.
then you throw in someone who might not be familiar to the play style into the the fray,
But
and that
they make it a
changes
top
everything.
8.
Yeah, like it's stuff like that. It lets you know that there's definitely different play styles and they all can succeed.
Yeah,
and, like, in
it's a
Tekken.
good showing for people who watch this game and think, oh man, this game was kind of hard though. No. Look at these different styles of play making it the top 8. Look at these players working hard and traveling to locals. Playing online, it doesn't matter. You're showing up to your local and playing. You're gonna get better. You're gonna show other people that you're better. Because look, 2 local players here, top 8. They're doing so good, and again, they've shown up multiple times. So it's cool to see it. And again, we've got Asuka versus Deviljin.
All right, here we go.
New outfits.
Stage 2.
Yeah, new stage, new outfits, man. We got the new fits in the season. It's great. I don't know about this one, though. I don't know about Deviljin.
I used to not like it, and now I do like
man.
dang gospel counter hit right out of the gate. He's like, you don't like my outfit? Check out my boots.
Woo,
Heavy
new ender.
dang.
Yeah,
Hell,
new
excuse
ender.
me.
Oh man,
Switching
what
the
a
side,
whip.
too. Wow. All right, down 3.
Oh.
Magic 4 gets the... Oh,
Oh.
no, pick up it. Okay, we're switching sides.
Yeah, the 3-ring circus action. All right. Demon Paw.
Oop, whip on the down forward 1.
See down
Nice.
punch.
Get some...
Oh,
Wow.
yo, Bounce. Partying.
Got the wall bounce and a break.
Yo, jeez. What
Yeah,
the?
yeah, look
Still
at
wasn't over.
Chocobo, I've been seeing him do that move a lot. He's a big fan of that move, from my understanding. It crushes, it hits the, it'll put them to the wall definitely and go under stuff. So
I wish I had
Oh,
that.
counter.
that's a lot of confidence. It's a lot of confidence put into that move.
Yo, he knows his ranges too. That's crazy.
Got
Yep,
right up
this
against
is
the wall.
scary. This is where Asuka gets scary. The wall again. You're gonna
The
get.
double shoe punch, the dunk. Oh my.
Oh
Generic
my
down
goodness.
4. Just play it safe. Well, I wouldn't say safe, but generic down 4.
Definitely wasn't playing it safe,
Yeah,
but
he would have took a low parry or kills.
hey, once you got that much life, this is
Yeah.
a chance to assert
Yeah.
dominance. You
Yeah.
gotta just
He just wanted to show, hey, I'll kill you with this much health. Oh,
oh down,
down
2.
2, yeah.
Kept him from moving.
Bonk him on the head real quick. No duck.
Oh,
Wow,
power
look
crush
at
and
this
the wall
bounce.
bounce. Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Break. Oh,
The fake out to
Wow.
the can
Look at
kick.
that, yeah.
One for
Wow.
me and one for your boy. Come on.
dominance.
Wow.
Asserting dominance with his character there.
That was a lot faster than I thought that was gonna be.
Yeah, remember we talked about this
Yeah.
character hurting a lot, and he got a lot of wall bounces then, man. Wall bounces.
He got more wall bounces than wall broke.
Yeah, yeah. Insane. Like, this character, they've added some new tools, and it's clearly showing. If you want to use them, they're there once in a while to throw out. And it paid off. That hurt.
It hurt.
That hurt.
God damn.
Yeah. So let's see what a Cheapy does here to get around this.
But now we
New
got
stage.
floor breaks. We got
Nah,
floor break.
No more wall breaks or wall bounces.
Yeah, I would have.
Oh, we might get a
I
wall
would have
bounce.
bounced out of that or where
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Let's
But-
bounce out of that and go to the floor breaks now.
And I mean, the idea is with Deviljin's new ender, he's going to be
He's
able
going
to use
to
that
the
a lot
ground.
more, get it to the
Yes.
wall, end it
Yep.
with, then take your second hits.
Yep.
Changed up the armor color. Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe it was just the gold trim, Just needed to get a trimming.
Gold's heavy, man.
4K for some trimming, Oh.
Oh my gosh, he finished the stream.
That's the wall.
Full
Yeah, look at
combo
this.
conversion, floor break,
Go
still
to the
gonna
wall.
get the wall.
Oh,
Man. He is using the spin a lot here. Very confident that he won't get up and do something about it.
man, is Cheap even going to get a chance to use the floors?
Yeah, it's insane. Wow. Look at that. Just good momentum. He put him to the ground, had him at the wall, converted pretty much properly, and then just had him at the wall, pressuring him. Ooh.
Good sidestep check.
Yeah, good punish there. Got what he could. Got what he could on it. Goes for the low. Down 2. All right.
There
okay.
it goes.
Yeah. Gotta
He
risk
prefers
it
that.
sometimes.
He prefers that floor break for some
Yeah.
reason.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, the jab out of
yeah.
the air. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
reset! He's in his head with that spin. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta use it. Ooh.
Okay, raid
Forward,
kick.
forward. Sadly,
Mix
not enough near the wall to get the follow-up. Ooh, down
Okay,
back.
to down back 2.
Yep.
Oh, that's a rip.
Whiffs, no with punish though, but he gets the pressure from the electric.
Okay, wait a minute.
Getting away.
Cheapskate. Wait
Range
a
drive.
minute.
Good block.
Wait a minute.
Nice,
Cheapy
nice,
cheapskate.
nice.
Okay, he loosened it up.
Solid.
Yeah.
All nerves at first.
Solid,
All
yeah.
nerves. I'm gonna give him that one. That,
Loosen up a
that
bit.
first match was all nerves. He's playing a lot more confident. Broken
Stretch it
plate.
out a bit. Yep.
And look at his spacing. Oh, he's searching for
Nice.
something. He is searching for something.
Looked
He's
for
trying
the
to
big low,
damn
but
it.
he stayed on the ground, so No mix-up there. Ooh.
Not going for that.
Ooh.
He gets after raid kick, he's not dashing up and going for that demon steel pedal at all. This is the electric side step 2.
Yeah, very, very annoying move. One you can use both on offense and on defense. No chip.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. Down 4-3.
That is death. Sometimes you don't think about that. Oh, he's in rage. All right, whatever. Uh-oh. I didn't chicken that, and I'm dead now.
Cheapy's not like going in. He's not making. There you go. You have to delay sometimes. That way, Asuka has to respect the gameplay.
Can't she throw it out?
She gets to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you get to keep swinging, she always has an answer if you keep swinging. But if you delay it, make her second guess some of these punishes. That's when the game changes. Not right now though.
Definitely not now. Yeah, he ducked the right thing. Got the follow up. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Side step 2.
Sidestep 2.
Such an annoying move for many
It is super annoying.
And at the angle he played it at there, why not use it that way?
Yeah, he wasn't using it like crazy, but then he applied it at the right time, got the side wall, and finished it off.
That's the part here, that even though it's an annoying move, and people say, oh, it's scrubby, it should have been nerfed.
Wait, people say that?
Yeah, I've heard people say that.
I like how you said that. People say that.
I've heard that. Like, why did she keep it this season?
Keep it safe.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. It's like it's a safe side step move, gets around a bunch of stuff, but I mean it's not like he was abusing it. He used it properly.
Yeah, he used it properly. He didn't spam it. He used it where it mattered, and it obviously paid off, especially ending the round there.
Well, either way, personally, man, just letting Asuka go crazy like that, just let her go ham like that.
That first game.
Right?
Yeah, he got to go pretty crazy there. I mean, he let it all out. I can't believe it.
I want to see him do that to Jackie Tran. Like, if he can do that to Jackie Tran,
that will definitely be.
Because he's just doing really big call-outs, seeing if they hit and maximizing
spin resets, letting it rip at the wall.
Yeah.
It all paid out. He switched it up each time.
But you got to remember, those guys are sitting back watching these matches.
Yes,
too.
they are. They're downloading.
Just the same.
Those hard drives are downloading, or SSDs. Depends on how old you are now. But they're taking in that information and they're trying to see, like, all right, well, maybe I won't fall for that. I'm watching you play. I've seen these Asuka mix-ups before. They could have seen it before.
Oh, is this the run back?
Yes, this is a good one. This is the run back, the one that hinged on a backswing blow that was apparently pretty hype. So, this is probably something that we want to see here. I want to see just how confident What's It 2 is going to come into this now. He got bounced into losers, so, this is, again, a local newer player. One of our newer, younger players.
Starting in Tekken 7.
Yeah, up.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Now getting some showtime against another well-known player, Trungy. So. Yeah,
like I said, man, Trungy's been doing this as long as I can remember. I've been doing this since I was 15, 16 years old. So it's like, and I remember Trungy. So and he was good. As long as I knew Trunky's name, he was always been good, right?
Yep.
So I feel like this is definitely a good showing, especially for your boy What's It 2 here, right?
Yeah.
If he already beat him once, though.
Yeah. There's a ton of confidence when you beat a really good player for the first time,
and it
right?
carries. It carries.
And especially the level of Trungy. Like we were saying, everybody knows who Trungy is. This isn't anybody new. It's going to surprise you. But when you beat that guy, oh man,
you are feeling yourself.
You're feeling
yourself.
Yeah, so, but I mean, he just lost in winter. So I mean, what is his confidence?
Well, where are we at?
Where's the balance out of all that situation? It's been a complicated day for him. So
what is it to him now?
Oh man,
how is he gonna feel? This is now a loser set, so there might be more pressure. Who knows?
Man, the peppermint stripe beret.
The pinstripe beret with the camo. I only see the pinstripe beret.
Right.
Where's his outfit? Uh-oh. All right, so two pretty solid characters here. Wow,
man, what a trade.
And still ready with the combo. Oh, wait.
Oh, doesn't adjust for the wall. Wow. Off standing 1-3.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I mean, we mentioned
call out,
before, the call out. Sometimes you throw it out early. Again.
Good punish.
Woo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely not scared.
Yeah,
I mean,
not scared. And maybe that's all you need to show sometimes. Hey, I'm not scared. I can definitely show up.
I like how you said that. Hey, I'm not scared.
I am not scared.
Oh, no,
you don't scare me.
You got it. Hey, I'm not scared. There you go. That's the fake out right there. You hit me with that. I'm going to be like, yo, this dude actually is in my hair right now. I don't know if he's scared. Is he not scared? I don't know.
Oh, wow. Side step down 4-2. That's death. Yeah, just took it to him there. Yep.
And he hit him with the double on the double Rapu.
Yeah. Double Rapu. 1-1-2. All right, cool. Gets the punish. Goes for down 2. Backs up a bit. He's trying to look for something. Rapukin. So I don't know who's in favor at that range because running 2. Oh man, it doesn't matter anymore because he ran up and got hit by back 2.
I was actually about to say he's backing Chunky up to this wall, but now
just
look at
barely gets the wall
and pushes him all the way to the wall. That ain't barely. That is a wall combo. Like
that was pretty standard
good.
for him. Wow. Yeah. Very good conversion.
And gets another bar for the
Pick up
damage.
3. Oh, that's a punish. Yep.
And that's
Still
the
got the
thing.
wall.
That
Good-
move,
yeah,
that
good
move
buff.
is too good, right?
Right.
Like it's so good that like Beast has a hard time punishing.
Yeah. Sometimes you might want to just throw it out, but he punished it. And once you take that turn, you know, it's clearly you lose your momentum. You can't always just throw it out because some players know that's a strong tool.
All right, it's the back 3 just to see what they're doing. I like it. What's it to you? Down around. 4th one in.
Yeah. Down. Ooh. Safe. Goes for the low. Oh, back 3 too. Yeah.
No punish.
Oh, my
and that's
goodness.
how-
Yeah,
look,
and you have the meter for it.
I'm a firm believer. No one punishes the first one, and if they don't, the Geese player's like, oh, I'm definitely.
Yeah,
about
I'm
to
doing
do
it now.
this.
And that's another weird thing about this game. You know, it's Tekken 7. There's meter. You gotta look at the meter. That influences if they're gonna let it rip on back 3s too or what.
Oh my God! But the
Right
wall.
now, yeah.
It's the wall.
Oh! Down 4. Generic down 4. Sometimes you gotta let it come out, man. You gotta show, hey, I will mash out to live.
Oh no! He's a little too loose. Nice duck and punish with the down 4-1 4th wall carry.
here.
Oh what?
Good wall conversion.
Like I said, this dude Trunky knows.
Knows his wall conversion.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Right.
This dude is not messing around.
Oh, goes for the crouching 1 though. Doesn't get much. Oh,
How did he get to that
strings.
side?
Nice.
That's the string rip.
Oh.
Like I said, he has a hard time punishing those strings because Juice just has a hard time with reach. But there we go. Game number 1 on the side of Trunky.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Stay down.
Stay down.
Down, maggot.
Yeah, that match was all over the place. Everybody's momentum was shifting on a dime.
Yeah, here and there. So at one point you would see him having it at the wall, and then they'd switch sides to a break here. It's crazy. I mean, Geese, he knows his wall breaks here, and that's where this game kind of like, if you know your wall breaks, your wall carries, if you know how to get to the wall and ad-lib them well, that means you're going to get a better wall splat, you're going to get better Oki, and keep your turn going. If you end up getting a low wall splat or a side wall, suddenly that changes how your pressure goes, and you lose your turn.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
they turn it around.
And think about it like this. Dragunov kind of has that exact same carry. If you can do it,
Oh, yeah, he
has the
does. Yeah,
ability
he
to carry
does.
you back and forth.
He will carry you.
So it's
yeah.
like, looking at it now, like it kind of changes. The fact that Trunky knows how to do these combos is playing a major role
Yes,
in the fact that he's able to get like some of these rounds back. Good
Yep.
punish.
Ooh, outstanding 1 into the Rekka. Yep. Right. Safe.
Nice.
Oh, down 2. Yeah, very nice.
side
Yeah,
of the neck.
sometimes you gotta throw it out and catch him. Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Damn,
Yep.
that hurt.
Down
Yeah,
2.
yeah,
Down
for real.
2. Yeah, look at that. He's pretty low for 20 seconds in. And
Like I said, man, he can do just the same
Yep.
as Geese can do it, right? It's,
Yep.
it's the same thing. It goes back and
Gets
forth.
to the wall. Gets to the wall. Wow. That's the 3.
Oh,
Down
count
4
in.
too. Yeah. Another move that got changed, but still pretty strong. Nice. That's the wall. Yep. Down 1-2. Goes for some pressure here. Wow.
Up
And this should be
4-4.
the combo. Yeah, because of the spacing at the wall, you get the combo from it.
Caddy corner combo. That's the I was about to say that is the
almost.
longest caddy corner
Ooh,
combo
he
I've
ducked.
ever seen.
Whoa, where are you going?
That noise.
Yeah, slap him out of the sky. Oh.
Down 2.
Oh, tries to go for the backslide. Yeah, I'm very upset with that. It's true, your emotions get to you, and let's see if he kind of calms down, if his play shows it.
Get off me.
Yeah, get off me. No bar fight. No bar fight. All right, down 4.
Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah.
That was like 4 hits in a row.
Yeah. And,
This is
that's
the
a
wall?
drop.
Oh,
yeah.
still gets the wall
Cannot do
flat.
that, yeah.
Refinds himself. Caddy corner combo of his own.
Gonna hurt.
Still takes the Oki and number
Yep.
down 3.
Crouching
Jeez.
3-1, going to the Rekka. He knew he would press on the wake up, and it worked out.
Now we don't have any walls to worry
Yeah,
about,
so-
but I don't know who that
Okay,
favors.
okay.
Yeah, right now I'm not sure who it favors because, I mean, clearly they both can function, but
That's like
yeah.
the maximum wall carry right there.
That's what he can get. Yeah, that's what he can get. Nice. Counter. It looks like what's it to you is kind of rushing him down here.
The
Turn
string
yeah.
perfect for perfect. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna take it to him. I'm gonna rush you down then, at the very least. Yeah.
The
I'm gonna
momentum
keep
shifts
going.
are crazy in this.
Smacks him.
Yeah.
That's the mama slap.
Ooh,
He's
running
speaking
to
of getting
counter
slapped.
hit.
Oh my gosh.
Take a look at that meter though. He has 3 bars. A good 3
Look
bar
at that.
geese. Oh, all right. Okay. Let's see if he's aware. Oh,
Active.
no, he's going to pay.
Is he aware?
Damage 2. This is going to hurt. And he has enough to let it rip. Doesn't get the last hit there for any Oki.
Oh!
And that's what we were talking about. He was taken out by that exact same move earlier. The
Decided
back.
to let it all rip too. Hey,
We let it rip sometimes. Look at
Anime
that.
was a mistake.
You
What?
are done. Let it rip. And that's how we do it. Excuse me?
He looked at him. He's like, "Your pants are ugly."
Yeah.
What?
Get out of here. My
Tasty
goodness.
Steve loved these pants.
Yeah.
He told me he would wear them himself. No, I'm just
Look
kidding.
at that. Going to the
I
home
would.
stage.
and went quick,
I would.
quick.
We're talking about two different things.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about me wearing
Wear
these
pants. Hey man,
I want these pants. Stop pointing. I'm just like
They might make Jinko ones. They might make Jinko ones.
oh,
Who
yo, the
knows?
original? The original? Shout out to
They
Jinko.
might get Jinko pants for
My
it.
pants were soaking wet at all times.
And look at the stage change. We got Howard Estate.
yeah. You
For
went to
Mr.
that.
Howard
You went to that
himself.
fast.
Yeah.
There was not a second guess. He was
I know. We're going home.
like the perfect
Oh,
amount of clicks to get over
Welcome
to Howard.
to my
Estate.
humble
Yeah.
abode.
He's probably
Ha!
not very happy
The
with that
music?
backswing
Come.
flow.
I'll destroy
Bring
you.
it on. I
Oh,
can't believe
yes.
you don't like my pants. Round one.
Fight.
Look at his
Alright.
pants, though. They look so sick.
Hi, look at that print.
I mean, if you got him, would you wear the gi hanging off of it?
I would wear
Yeah.
it just like that. Would it? You see
With
that?
the
That's
drape
a-
over, the middle
with the
school
drape
drape
and
over.
everything,
Yeah.
bro. That's how you know it's serious,
Four.
bro.
Yep. Oh my
Whoa.
goodness! Oh no! He's hit by the wall standing or the get up 3.
That sucks because it felt like he had
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah. He might have
That
got
makeup
something
kick
from-
caught him.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no!
Really awkward
Overstanding on
there.
the wall.
Oh man. That down 3-1 being nerfed still isn't a factor here because he's getting. It's still an annoying move. He's not getting.
Get off. No, because since you can buffer
Quick.
into Reppuken like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did,
It
still,
ends
right?
up being not so bad. Yeah, you have to call it out.
That's again using that
Right.
10 string.
Okay.
Oh, break
it. Oh, but the rage
Oh,
isn't
great
enough.
art.
Oh,
Three.
throws out.
And he was still ready. He was
Yeah.
still ready.
Yep. He still had enough to go into something safe. Oh, back 3-2.
And he's
Should
gonna
be the
get
wall.
Yeah.
All right, this is the wall. Oh no, misses the 4 part there. All right, 4-1. Well, standing 1.
Oh no.
Nope.
I
Good
said
break.
no.
Yeah, get off of me. Get off of me, sir.
Right.
Oh no!
Get off of me, sir.
Oh, it should be a wall break too, and that's death. Being
He
aware.
Did you see
Everything.
Geese's face
Yeah.
when he kicked you, son of a...
Get out of here. Yeah, very
In
aware of
my
his
house?
stuff.
My pants?
Yeah, I think the stage change actually matters pretty hard here. Clearly, the home advantage matters.
Oh my gosh.
And that was a similar setup we saw earlier. Side step 3 and then down 4-2 with the wall hits. Oh,
Oh, wait
okay.
a minute.
Straight
Down
step
2.
2. Oh,
Oh.
no. Okay, well, he's alive still.
Oh, jeez, he's
There's
still
a chance. We have rage and we still
What's
have
it
the
to
round.
you? Oh, no, why did he
Okay.
activate?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, he pulled the blue stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
got it. He has a chance.
Hold it down,
two.
Lou, he's still
No.
fighting. And Chunky's like, you better
Oh,
chill out.
unfortunate.
You better chill out, man, over here hitting buttons
The
in my
down
house.
one still
Hitting buttons in
matters.
my house?
Oh,
Breaking walls in my house?
cannot do that, sir. This is my
Those are
estate.
some expensive ass walls. He must have like rugs
Yeah.
on his wall.
Showing that down 1, I'm still gonna mash out regardless, and
Right.
it paid off. It clearly paid off.
Just invited Harong over to his house. Harong
Right,
trying to
yeah.
break down his wall.
Hey man, you want to hang out? You gonna break down my walls? I want to see the cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
That's still disrespectful. Anyway,
Wow.
nothing to do with
What a crazy match. Got bringing it very close there, but could not clutch it out. The down jab obviously was thrown out, whether it be in panic or like, hey,
Yeah,
enough of this. we're ending it here.
It's something that these 2D characters can do. You know,
Yeah.
Low jab into something.
Excuse me, Akuma Geese
Yeah,
died for
Akuma,
Akuma's
yeah.
sins. You said
He's the
You see
martyr?
Akuma doing down 2 fireball, down 1-2 fireball. FUC. It's clear that those are 2D characters having fun with meter and confirms like that.
Having fun is
Yeah, they get to have a
having
lot of
fun
fun.
with that meter.
I think
You need to have a lot of fun with the
it's
meter.
cool. It's hilarious to me,
Yeah.
man. Every time I mean, I'm just hyped to see those kinds of characters still exist.
Yeah, they're viable.
They're
Clearly viable.
They're there, right? And like you can see right here, Trungy waiting in loser semi right now.
Yeah, so-
after a fight with What's It To You, and then you see Jackie Tran going up against Chocobo.
Yeah, oh
Uh,
man.
that's gonna be a good one. That's good
weird.
for the lore.
Yeah, clearly Jackie Tran had him watching. So, I mean, there are a lot of mix-ups coming from Chocobo. His set, I wonder if he's going to be aware of what, or maybe Chocobo's not going to go for it. Maybe he's going to play a lot more solid with Asuka. Who knows? I mean, Or he could play Brian. It's really dependent on how he's feeling right now. Oh, well, he's hovering over Oscar, clearly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe he's in his rhythm. He's in his mood right now.
So, I mean, Chocobo's last match, he didn't really have that much resistance.
No.
He was able to
he
mollywop his way through.
Yeah, he mollywopped his way through. He's definitely showing that, hey, man, if you don't know the knowledge of my character, if you can't take me on, I'm going to run through my bracket.
But you did really good at setting up those situations,
Yeah,
right? And, and at that point, you're guessing. But Jackie Chan's
This
defensive
is a
master.
very experienced player, someone that knows his stuff.
And he won't let you get away with that stuff.
No.
But you still got to guess. So
It is a
interesting.
guess,
It is
one way or
like
another.
The unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
Object.
And you want to see who
will
comes out
will
of it.
assert their dominance
Yeah.
harder and make one guess about the smaller hits for the big
Round
hits.
one.
Because both characters here kind of poke down back one from Jackie Tran. Look, immediately.
Starting
and
off.
it's already starting off like that. Down back one, he walked into a down 4-2 right after.
And we got the floor breaks.
Yep. Ooh, okay. Goes for that. Back one. All right. Oh, whiffs.
Oh.
Doesn't really get a whip punish, though. All right, down back one. Wow, throwing out the up forward 3.
You can see right off the bat, his range is becoming an issue in this match.
Yeah, it is. You can see.
Still
he
got
gets
it.
the big boy. He gets it. No wall though. Fakes it. Okay. I guess
press
the follow-up.
buttons.
This should be a break in some form.
Take him to the wall.
Yeah,
drop
he's
him.
gonna take it away from him. All right, go to the 4. That's big damage.
Good top kick. And he gets a full
Look
launch.
at that. He pressed something. I don't know what he went for, but he pressed something, and that mattered. That's a big hit there.
He's
Probably
got that- yeah.
morally too.
Morally,
Yeah.
it hit to his morals. Like, you see Jackie Chan, as soon as that hit, he's like, okay, I know what I did
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
right?
All right, enough.
And so it's going to be a learning thing. I mean, whenever you get somebody that's like throwing crazy stuff out, it takes some adjustment.
Yeah.
Well, now we don't have any more floor.
No more floor breaks. Let's keep it simple. We have a nice square stage to work with. Woo! Down back one, follow up. All right. Slowly poking away. Gets the wall standing. 4 punish. Ooh, dashes up into the
Dash
3
into
thing.
it.
Yeah. Down 3 poke. Goes for the tracking move.
Burns
Hey,
it.
burns it. Yeah. Oh, all right. Stares at him from below.
Not a great fade.
Yeah. That generic down 4? Yeah, something. It was definitely a generic low. Cool. I mean, just takes it. Oh, goes for the tracking move. Finishes the string. Oh, there's in the wild, the back 3. Oh, he finishes it
gonna
again.
launch.
Yeah, he gets the follow-up. Cool. This is going to be to the wall.
And he's interesting.
Nice.
It's-
Yeah.
Jacobo's like, he's basically throwing out a bunch of strings and letting it kind of rip. Oh!
Wow, and he's aware as an Oscar player, if that drops, all right, I'll
Yeah,
just switch
just-
to the other follow-up.
I can just keep on doing strings.
Yeah, it's a mix.
There's a built-in mix-up
Yeah,
in
there's a
this string that I'm
built-in
already
mix-up in the
doing.
drop. Yeah, there's a big built-in mix-up in the drop. Ooh, all right. gets
Wow, that
back-
whiff.
Yeah, interesting.
On those
Oh,
jack hits.
No break. Here we go. This should be the wall, whether it be an awkward front wall splat. No wall. Oh, okay, no wall.
Oh,
Wow.
he was committed to that
Yeah.
duck.
Oh, gets him on the ground again and again. Oh, doesn't get the whiff punish on that up forward 3 though. Right, down forward 1, down forward 1. Man, yeah, the range issue is pretty obvious here, but he's not dying for it. Oh, all right.
He's still good. He was still good
My
before
bad.
that.
Final round.
But I mean,
But,
that's the thing with range is that it builds up over time.
Yes, it does.
The more and more that you try something, you get out range. The more and more you
to
start
feel it out.
reaching.
You
You start
adjust.
like,
You adjust.
and it's difficult. You don't know how that person's going to react
Yeah.
to it, what he's going to do to counter your movement.
Oh.
So,
All right. He's taking a seat real quick. Oh, man. Yeah, and now it just takes a couple of lows here. It just takes a couple of lows. Oh, boy. But this is a character that hurts. Oh, sidestep
nice.
2. He's going to whittle him away. Oh, God.
oh, safe though.
Huh? Oh, man. No. Okay, all right.
That was the
Unfortunately.
right idea. You know, bigger characters a little bit harder to hit in that situation.
Yeah, maybe he could have done his rage drive there, but he tried to probably opt for like a pickup there instead.
So, yeah. Because he still
Unfortunately,
had a lot of work to do.
yes,
in
there
that.
was still work to do there, but it's unfortunate. You have to make up for that kind of weird, like either big body, what range is that
Shorter
magic
legs,
4
yeah.
hit? Yeah, so it's
Which is
tough,
probably what
but-
did him in. Just the shorter legs, kind of get the
Yes, yeah.
big ring. So, I mean, we'll see how he adjusts. This is the thing with the oddly shaped characters. You kind of forget right
Yeah.
off the
Oh
bat.
man, I got a magic 4, but wait,
I
what
gotta-
happened here?
On the fly, I have to be prepared. So
Yeah.
it's one of these things where you got to do your prep before the
Yes,
match. You got
as
to
a
make sure
player.
that, oh, if I do this, I'm doing this, and make sure
Instead.
that's drilled in.
Yeah, because dropping a combo like that means possibly
round,
dropping
right?
the game.
Because in that one, he could have taken him to the wall, rage art, did a reset. got all the Oki, so.
Yep. Oh my goodness, starting out with down 4-2 off the bat. Look at that. This is the wall. Pretty simple. About half his health almost.
Spring kick, flip side. Oh,
Wow.
not gonna be able to do anything with that
hurt.
ball.
Oh, no punish. Interesting. Yeah. Just kind of plays it safe there.
Round 2.
All right.
Fight.
Pretty quick round there. I don't know. I mean, oh my goodness, the range issues are definitely showing here. He might not be able to poke with his favorite lows here and there as Oscar, and he got launched. All right, toe kick. So he's stuck at the wall. Not really trying to move left and right. He's willing to. Oh, okay. Here we go. He moves a little bit. Jackie Tran making it very awkward for him. Oh no. Yeah. He's not able to respond very often because it's at a range where he can get down back 1, he can get back 2, or a bunch of normals can come his way. Wow.
This is where he's showing like some gain, is where he's finishing off these strings and like keeping it pretty old school tech, letting the mix-ups happen.
Yep, nice and simple. And you've noticed the spin mix-ups here are barely paying off. He's interrupted them twice and barely got a break there, if anything, off of that. All right.
That's a rip.
Opts to rip. Oh, no!
Oh.
Yeah, he really wanted it. He really wanted it there.
See, and that's where range comes into play. Like, if you start getting hit by stuff and you just start, like, I can't touch him, then you just overreach like crazy.
I have to mix him up.
Yeah,
I have to
go
get my
big.
advantage. Yeah. And that's the way it works. I mean, when you're low on range, you get a little bit more desperate here and there as the round goes on. And then you'll hit it. So, I mean, there you go. Chocobo takes the loss there out of losers. And now we're going to go into a 7-minute break here. Again, this is Red Bull Conquest here at Esports Oakland. We're here for some good Tekken here.
Some good Tekken.
Yep, good Tekken. And we'll move on to some Tekken in a bit for the rest of our matches.
Keep it locked, guys.
Taking a break, guys. Have a good
Yeah. Hey, why are we watching us? We need to be watching this rock, paper, scissors match right now. I mean, it's become a thing. There's literally a match of Jimmy versus Junding before the match even starts, just hammering it out in rock, paper, scissors. They were pounding the crap out of their hands. So,
yeah, I mean,
it's
all
become
that,
a thing, dude.
All of that for what side and what?
It's the initial thing. It's if you want the easiest win, it has to be rock, paper, scissors right at the beginning of the game. This is where you assert dominance before we even sit down at the machine.
I've heard people say, "I'll just sit down if they're uncomfortable and don't ask." And all right, cool. I mean, that can happen too. There are different ways. Oh, there we go. I mean, look at them. They're playing for it.
Oh, dude.
They want their sides. There we go. Oh.
Oh no.
He got it. He got it with the scissors.
Dude. Trey's so defeated now.
I know, so
defeated. He's got to pick up his Red Bull.
Yeah, look at that. I know, he's going to take a swig real quick with a bad matchup. And
I mean, I don't even know if Jimmy really does care. I think
I know.
it was more like...
Well, I'll do it. Sure. I mean...
I don't even think it... I think he wants to, like, dominate from the very beginning.
Yeah,
it's like...
But... yeah, I mean... It'd be funny. Him winning the rock, paper, scissors, and then winning the set.
Yeah. I mean, it's all a chain. You win the rock, paper, scissors.
You get
you
your momentum.
The first hit. You get the first round.
Momentum, and then you win the set.
It's so much harder to pick yourself up after a loss than to keep the win running. So, hey, that rock, paper, scissors match. We're gonna look back at it anytime. There's gonna be analytics on rock, paper, scissors in the future.
Rock being 0 frames. Clearly, it's 0 frames.
We've looked through a lot of these rock, paper, scissors matches.
Man. And it's funny because it's like been a tradition a lot. Like, hey, I want to play on my side. I want to feel comfortable here. And that's things you don't really get to like see from online play, because clearly you can just play on.
Yeah, you can play on whatever.
You can be an online only player and play one player your whole life.
Yeah, for sure.
If all you play is online.
And it matters. It matters in Tekken. A lot of the execution is so difficult on the side that you're not used to.
Yep.
This isn't like Street Fighter or Marvel where things get switched up all the time.
Yeah.
Like you got to learn how to play on both sides. Just in general, but in Tekken, you know, you can find yourself in a rut.
You still have quarter circle motions, back forward motions, all these things that matter. You could be slower doing a back forward motion on player 2 side than player 1, and suddenly that tangent upper isn't as scary. But clearly, we're not talking about that kind of person here. We have someone that's going to be comfortable on either side,
and I mean,
but more on less on what he's on now.
it's so big that you see a lot of people that go out to tournaments when they play online. They're like, I need to focus and I need to play on 2 players, like, just so I get like the full experience.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just putting people in that position. Like maybe that's why Jimmy wants to win, just to make you not feel comfortable. That little bit of uncomfortability.
It's probably just enough to get in your head.
Yep.
This is not just a fighting game. Like there are mind games you have to play against the person, whether it be from throwing out strings. It doesn't matter.
I mean, that's where strong style comes from. You take the smallest weakness of somebody and you exploit it
till no end. Woo!
And Trey,
Good
like,
punish,
not necessarily like embodies strong style, but he definitely has that mentality. If you can't do something, he will make you pay for it.
Yeah. He gets the wake up 3 there on the taunt pressure at the wall. Ooh, whiffs the launcher.
You gotta be careful. He has rage already.
Yeah, he's well within dying range, and this is death right here. Went right under. Or just beat him in general, but this is death, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice and simple, doesn't go for anything special, just kills him with the rage art. Woo! Look at that. Jimmy, down around now.
Does the head scratch, right back into it.
What can change it? All right, hatchet
kick.
Yeah, hatchet kick.
Just change it up real quick.
Yeah, you're on the ground. Let me hit you at the ground. Ooh, okay.
See, and here's the thing that we didn't see in the last match versus Lei is Jimmy will challenge you as soon as you get out of your Razor Rush and you start going sidestep. He will press a button.
He's not scared.
Yeah.
Because he knows like what option here will beat me. He's comfortable doing down forward 2 probably, or down forward 2-1 to stop something. Oh, okay, cool. 3+4 normal hit. Wow, going for the jet upper. Oh, down 2. Down 2 sucks. Oh. Nice, the forward 3 counter hit.
Challenges.
This is pretty much death. Oh, yes.
That's how I heard that regret.
Yeah, the regret in the voice. I don't know.
Commentary curse. All right.
Down forward 2, down 2. Oh, goes for the low there.
A little bit of chip.
Yep, a lot of Razor Rushes coming in once in a while. You know, he'll space back out, go for a Razor Rush to go in, then get out. Ooh, his hand's changing. Wow. We're poking with the ones. Wow.
Sidestep.
Yeah. Oh. Down back 3. Wow. Making him comfortable. Look at it. Yeah, he's not really hitting anything with 3+4 now. He's evaded it at least by the sidestep earlier. He's too far back. It does not matter.
that challenge on the Razor Rush.
Yeah.
It is the difference between the last fight that we saw versus Lei. This one.
Oh. Wow. I am. Good awareness. Yes, and it ends it right there. Nice combo. Cool. Yep. Gets to the jet upper and just finishes it pretty clean.
All right, Jimmy up around.
Yeah, very good adjustment. Oh, big low. Just like the first round earlier. Punishes with Fisherman Slam. Should get the weird wall. Oh, doesn't get the last hit.
But he's got the position that he needs as a Brian player.
4. Oh, doesn't get much because of the sidewall. Lei does, though. He doesn't get the sidewall, but gets something out of it. Oh, again, he's going in with the rage.
His only move has been rage.
Look at the hit rate on it. Sadly, does not pay off in full. Goes down to the hatchet kick.
I mean, I like the mentality. I'm going to do Rave Spin to start off the round. It's going to punish me super hard for it.
And I'm going to do it again.
I'm going to do it 3 more.
And again.
As soon as I get up,
but
we're Rave Spinning like crazy.
Yeah, it's an annoying move. And he was at that weird spot of the wall. He could have got another wall.
Yeah.
He could have kept that in mind. And that might have been the push he needed to keep some more momentum and damage going. But obviously, not the case there. Jimmy was able to wrap it up pretty quick.
He came back hard. He's like, I took 3 Rave Spins real quick.
All right, cool, whatever.
We're still good.
Yep. And no character switch, opting to stick with Lei. So obviously, just very confident and just, hey, I'm going to play Lei. I'm going to see if I can just change up my playstyle then. What will change, though?
I mean, I heard a couple of people talking about Princess Lee coming out of Electric Cancel, where he just didn't feel confident, or he didn't really feel Ling at that moment.
Okay.
So he's been focusing on a lot of other characters, and trying out a couple of things, but I mean,
Lei.
Yeah,
it's Lei.
And he was playing Lei for his coming out party was when he was playing Lei and Ling. And
yeah, that was big. That was an accident. Definitely an accident.
You never know, Jimmy. Never know. Sometimes.
True, yeah. That is something that happens, though. If you try to go for the wall standing 3 combo, knee combo there, you could actually get that snake edge. And whether on accident, Peeling did make him pay for it.
That's what matters.
Execution.
Mistakes are going to happen. You just got to make people pay for those mistakes. That is fighting game.
To get the round. Yep. Momentum matters so hard in this game especially. I can't say
goodness.
Wow. Gets the... really weird interaction there going around him, but he gets the wall. No follow-up, though. Kind of just mixing them up, going for some moves. Small moves here and there. Hey, that's a big one. Big ol' rage drive right to his face. I mean, he got hit by it. Whether it was pressure or not doesn't matter. What? Okay, goes for the low, launches. This is the wall. Nice. Okay, adjust for it properly. Whoa, man! Parry into the
right back in the base spin again.
All right, well, cool. We're at the wall again. Okay, he gets 2-4 or 1-4? 1. Oh, back 1. Going for the 4-3 pressure.
Keeping some pressure. Caught him back turn.
Yeah, back turn. That's pretty good.
He just lays down.
All right, I'm going to get
That's
down
all good.
now.
My back hurts a little bit. Let me lay down real quick.
Tries to sneak him out of the ground. Okay. Wow. Good. Oh, did he catch him pressing a boot? No,
oh my goodness.
Caught him. He caught
Couldn't see it, but Trey's face. But Trey was just as surprised as everybody else in the room.
Right to look for something. Yeah. Wow.
Because when you see it, like you just see the movement, you're like, oh man, he's gonna hurt.
That thing?
No, he was like it looked like he was gonna do a move, but then literally a lot of things would have killed him. There was the throws. The thing that was not going to kill him.
Yeah, the literal one thing that would not kill was the throw. Okay, another one. So that's a good pressure or a good punish on it.
Yeah, 50% right off the bat. Oh, and the flip over.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, it's around him.
And Feeling is a notorious wall jumper.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. You will see a lot of people do it, but Feeling?
He will do it.
Yeah, he will do it. He will do it.
There was a money line on if you the wall jump.
Yeah, I would take that. I would take that 100%. Oh, 3 plus 4. Obstacle. Oh, okay. Sit on the ground. Don't do much. That finishes the string. No. Just kill him there for whiffing the 4-4-3.
Jimmy on match point right now.
Oh, the big orbital heel. I hit the wall. Yep, that back.
Taunt. Oh,
wow.
That was great.
Yeah. That's the one way around it. Okay. Awkward. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Back 1. For the pressure. Wow. Awkward looking. Catch it. Oh, down 4 to take it. Yeah, but they'll do adjust that round pretty well.
3 out of 5?
Yeah, I guess we're going in.
Hey.
Yeah, that's another one.
We get more of this matchup?
Yes.
Down.
Well, I'm having the right simple select. Stage select. All right, so I mean, Jimmy is kind of keeping him in check here. Obviously, Peeling is not a stranger to going for some wild mix-ups here, especially ones that'll get him killed.
Is it a defining trait for him? He will go wild and he'll like try to show out. And try to use that to get in your head. Yeah. And
but
it's Jimmy J. Tran, right?
Yeah, you gotta break through a lot of that wall there. That's a big wall to break for sure. Because he's as much as he's gotten hit by Rafesman once in a while, he's punished him clearly with Fisherman Slam. And you're trying to trick someone that's clearly very aware.
He knows it all. He knows it all. You aren't going to give him something he hasn't seen before, but you can.
So it's on him to kind of just play some games with him. See if he can mix it up to throw him off. Oh. All right, just spacing each other out. It looks like Feeling's trying to run away for a bit.
Which is good.
Yeah, I mean, essentially he has that kind of movement. He can totally run away. Oh, down 4. Yeah.
I've never seen that interaction on Batman before.
Oh. Okay. So we got a weird float off of the Razor Rush. Couldn't really get much off of it. Willing to take the low. I'd probably have the,
Yeah, see, now he's learning. It's like, Jimmy will challenge me.
Wow. 2-1. Lots of poking, nothing big yet. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Lots of small. Man, all right. Really awkward. No big risks just yet. Just a lot of Razor Rush.
Trey's still pressing a lot of buttons, but he's being more patient in the situations where
oh my goodness, no! 2, 1. Gonna go for it! Oh my god! Stole it! Absolutely stole the round with the poke.
But I mean, both characters weren't in rage, right? There wasn't anything that was going to stop the clock.
Yeah, what's gonna actually scare you?
I mean, it'd be interesting if this is his game plan going out. Slow it down to the point where, you know,
less risks.
This is like when you play basketball and you aren't nearly as good as the other person. So you just slow it down and you just grind on them, right? I just don't think Trey has that like fully in him. Like he can commit to it and he can mess it up, but he wants to go crazy.
Yeah, he wants to at least.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. That's right there.
Oh, spring kick gets out of it.
To get out.
Just not deep enough. Oh, that's demoralizing.
Yep. Enraged, not happy. Very not happy inside at all. I mean,
but he was playing it right. If he can
Yeah.
regain himself, you know, slow it down. Get your poke damage in.
he was poking him out. You know,
Yeah.
that's his game plan clearly. He wants to annoy. Nice, had a big launch there.
I would say the difference between that round and the previous round is that he put Jimmy in rage, and that ended up being the difference.
Yeah, it was very big there. He was the killing move there, and one that he's willing to use a lot. Wow, Mustang countered it.
All right, he's gonna have to worry about getting up because this rage drive might be coming through in a second.
Yeah. Oh. What's he gonna do? He's back into the wall, trying to find a better position out of this.
Jimmy does the
Razor.
challenge.
Yeah. It's weird. He's transitioning between two different ranges here a lot. He'll go for Razor Rush. He'll go for stand back. Wow, goes for
Perfect
low poke.
range.
Yeah.
Perfect range.
This is it. This is what you were mentioning. Let me play it slow. Let me slow it so much more down that I'm running away the whole time and slow poking. He'll risk a big move here and there like he did.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he's not going to risk it anymore after that. He'll keep the lead. Whoa, that's another big launch. All right. Pressure.
The advantage. Mix up.
Wow.
It is.
Big one. No sidewall. Razor Rush. The low. Ooh, mock whiffs. Down two. Down two slots.
That was some great control.
Yeah. Very clear change there. Obviously, he was ready this time around. Slowed it down. A lot more pokes here and there to keep him in check. And at the end of the day, I mean, that change of playstyle is what mattered there.
Yeah, and I mean, we were just talking about this outside with a couple people, but it's like, you know, it's really hard to adjust for the pace change. If someone changes up the pace, you have to be ready in this game because, you know, you get 2 rounds in, you're like, oh man, he actually changed up his gameplay style.
Yeah, like he's aware. You being aware of how much they've changed their game, in the match, is definitely something that comes to the player. Whether how experienced you are or how new you are, you just got to do it. You have to be aware the other players how to adapt.
Jump over. Jimmy doesn't fall for it.
Yeah, he gets some damage. Not a bit, nothing big. Oh, big
man.
low. And here's where it's starting to add up now. Woo!
And he's got Jimmy to stop challenging the Razor Rush stuff. You know, that's... Oh,
Wow!
but he still got orbital.
Yeah.
Still got orbital.
Alright. Now back on 2. Stay on the ground. He poked a couple times. Hatchet kick. Post for it.
Gets the wall switch.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow! Counter hit. Yep. That's a nice combo there. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Trey knows where he messed up.
Yeah. Not happy with that one.
Make some adjustments. Get back into it.
Adjust. Yep. Oh. Knees to the back. Yeah. Oh. Didn't let it rip that time. Sometimes he just... Well, why wasn't confident? Oh. Peeling at the... You're kind of close to the wall here. This is where if Brian were getting a launch right now, he'd be perfect for the wall. Uh-oh. Switching positions, and now it looks like Jimmy's kind of facing him out with a 3+4.
And that was one of those things where you kind of just get the feeling that Jimmy's got his timing down.
He's aware of his spacing and timing. Oh, not again!
What's going to happen?
Okay.
Oh. Just sidestep.
Sidestep, wait.
Avoid all the wake-up kicks.
Yeah.
Don't press
Stop
anything.
Fine. Because it, just let go. And block. Okay.
Good job with the mid.
Yep.
Running away. Taking his lead with him.
Lots of this Razor Rush and the game plan is wow. Okay. At the launch there, it should be the wall. No splat. Oh, nice. Just the wall splat. Wow, he's hitting those counter hit wall standing 3.
He's gonna have to watch out here.
Side wall, yeah. Unfortunately, cannot get the mock punch. Okay, he's running away. He sees the health. If he put him in rage, if he poke him out more, if he puts him in rage, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna not be a favorable situation for him.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, oh, tries to stay on the ground, but gets kicked out of it.
Life's close.
Yeah, these are very, very even fights right now. Not so much, Ethan Rage.
Hatchet.
Down 4. Oh, and
Jimmy
hatchet
takes
them.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, the game plan there didn't really resolve too well because at the end of the day, Jimmy was able to catch him out of a lot of things.
For sure. But I mean, I think it was good. I mean, you got to change up. You got to see how it worked.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still in the tournament, so you can still make your adjustments and everything.
You still have more adjustments to make.
You were able to change things up.
Yeah.
And that's really the entire goal when you're playing games.
Clearly,
you don't
it
want him
doesn't
to.
work. Yeah.
You don't want him to just feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You got to be able to play your own game. So happy he was able to do it. I mean, but still got to have to climb back through losers finals.
This is against Drongy.
Yeah, so I mean, we're in loser semis right now.
Yep.
We got Chongi versus Jackie Chan.
And two again, well-known players, people we've seen before in many a top 8. This is either two solid players. We're gonna probably get Jack and Geese. Man, I mean, these are characters where you can see something as annoying as, you know, jab pokes, low pokes from
I like how you put it annoying.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's true. For a lot of
Yeah.
people, it's like, oh man, I hate watching sidestep jab jab. You know, the main complaint of Geese and Kazumi, and obviously Season 1 Jack, was man jab down back 1.
Yeah.
You know?
That was like the whole thing in Season 1, where it's like everybody was playing Jack because you had like so many strong things.
Yeah,
and
so
then
many
it's like,
strong, simple
oh man. And then like that Season 2, that all went over to Geese.
Transitioning a little bit, and then now we're at this point where these characters are still clearly strong and viable,
Yep.
and the people who are playing them and committing are having fun with them still.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no real reason to drop them. Like they're having fun with them. So very viable characters that hit hard, that are seen a lot in a lot of top 8s. And man, I mean, this is going to be a pretty good matchup. These are two very experienced players who travel. Clearly, we got someone a fan favorite for Jackie in the background. Yeah, I mean, we got the ATL transplant, and also Tennessee.
Yes,
you
sir.
know? So this is gonna be not really. It's like,
Hey, we're claiming Jackie
Yeah,
Chan in
we're
North
claiming-
Carolina.
we
We're
claim-
claiming him.
we claim.
He resides here.
he lives here, so we claim that. But yeah.
Respect to Chongi for making out. He's trying to take this
Yes,
NorCal spot.
Yes,
so
definitely. I mean, the hungrier you are, you want to show up and go to more tournaments. You want to be visible, and you definitely want to show people I am a threat. I'm a constant threat at whatever tournament you see me in. I'm always placing, and I'm here to show people like, hey, my character nerfed or not, I will beat you.
I don't even know if he's nerfed.
No, yeah, I know.
I don't even know if he's
I
nerfed.
don't even know if he's
It just
nerfed.
forced you to change things up, but
I don't even know if he's nerfed. This is a very good character. But
I mean, one of the
two
things
good
that
players.
one of the things that we haven't seen is that now he can actually combo off of his sidestep 4 counter hit, and that's a
That's a
huge
pretty big follow up off of it. It's pressure used at the wall. What do you do? Okay.
All right.
All right. Pressure. That's a move that I got with earlier. You saw that stand 4 whiff. Ooh, nice. Oh boy, good parry on the low. At some point, you can't just keep taking them. Okay. Oh, good break. You still have them at the wall. Okay. Good mid. Wow. Interesting. Goes for the charge there.
Seeing that wind up, and he's like, I'm pressing a button.
Huh. Wow, down 4-2. Sometimes you can just do that. Sometimes you gotta tell them, all right, I don't care if you're sidestep. If you're not blocking,
Yeah.
flip.
And it's also the Geese matchup. Like, he's not going to have the range for everything,
No,
too, right?
not. He's definitely not. Wow. And 2. Sometimes you can throw that move out. And when you have yeah, when you have the meter, try to throw out a parry there. Nothing fruitful from it. Oh, that's
try
a
to work
big
this time.
counter. This should hurt a lot.
All right, let's see if he beats on standing. Or he finishes it off and gets all the damage.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yes, and just keeps it safe. Down 4-1. Why not?
Keep it
You
small.
have nothing to risk there.
Fight.
That's a very wow. Walk back
There was some dominance, like showing some dominance right there.
Yeah. Oop. 4-1. Just kind of chilling, doing a little safety pokes here and there. Oh, wow, good whip punish on the back one too.
Oh,
Yeah, goes.
Oof.
Whoa! Wow, bonks him on the head real quick.
what was that camera?
Yeah, flying. Wow, whiff. That's a whiff on the parry, and he dies for it.
4. Fight.
All right. Fireball.
Couldn't quite step it.
And you can kind of see the range at which both these players want to play at here. Right in each other's faces currently. Oh man, and it looks like you're noticing stuff like down 4 whiffing and back 1-2 whiffing, sidestep 3. He's getting punished for it.
Yep.
He's not letting him get away with it now. He is adjusting to where he's playing at. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a big whiff, but he cleans it up, kills him.
Final round.
Those are the kinds of drops that really determine if you're going to win the round or not. No break. Walks under.
Doesn't get the full run under.
Yeah.
It's all good. Little switch of position, but
Wow, back 3 whiffs, and he gets the down 4-2 launch on him. This should be the wall. Alright. Shoulder. No side switch or anything.
range properly, so that wall standing 4 whiffs.
Yep. Oh, no break. No break. What a turnaround from Jackie Tran here. Oh, wow. Back 3 and unfortunate. Very good adjustment.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like Chungy had a lot of control there. And
Yeah, and he played it out a little bit smoother. He played it a different range. There were a lot of good launches there that mattered and clearly carried his momentum throughout the match. He blocked anything that needed to be blocked, like the down 4. He whiff punished the down 4 at a range where it whiffed. He's aware.
he is very aware. That is an Evo champion right there.
Yes.
He is.
He has experience.
No
that's
spring
for
chicken.
sure. Yeah.
He is. He knows his stuff.
So we're going to Jungle Outpost 2, one of the newer stages that came out. All they really did was change the colors. Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought this was the original
Yeah.
one.
This is the.
can't
Sorry,
tell.
yeah,
I can't
actually.
tell.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, this is the first one. My bad. I'm so used to the colors. Oh, back 1-2. Wow. Well, down 4-2. Another very, very annoying mid. Tracking, it's safe. It did get nerfed, but it's still something you can throw out. Hopefully you get counter hit by. Oh, whiff.
Oh,
Wow,
debugger.
good hit, yeah, debugger.
Oh man,
Yeah,
he moves.
New move, right? New move. Mid. Aye. Poking him out.
Man,
All right. This comp.
stifling right
Yeah,
now.
I'm going to
Like-
stop you from doing anything.
You see, he's not like just throwing out buttons. He is
Oh.
timing these. He feels like he has Chung's timing right now.
Yeah, these buttons have purpose right now. Anytime you see him not pressing, it's clear, like, why would I press here? He's not going to do anything. Look at the healthy back. He's going to whittle him down. Oh, see?
Oh,
Yeah.
keeps it safe.
Unfortunately, yeah. No actual whip punish on that. Oh, tries to go for the forward 1+2. Gets hit out by a safe mid.
Fight.
Looks like the game plan change actually mattered, and we're here watching him kind of dismantle him slowly.
Oh, what a
Very slowly. These whiffs are clearly a problem here for him. Wow. Well, ball block. He's pressured at the wall here. Runs up to him. Oh, taking the
giving
mid.
him all sorts of shots. Oh, challenge.
Wow, yeah, but doesn't get the follow-up or anything after the standing 2. Oh! Oh my god, let me lay on you real quick and then get the more.
Oh, hop,
Oh my
mix up
god, it doesn't
50-50.
matter. Yeah, I mean, he has such little health.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably such an uncomfortable situation for him to try anything. Why not? Kind of a clown fiesta, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
took it. He took it. While standing through the block. Not afraid of him. Wow, these buttons here are clearly keeping him out. Look, he's
Yeah.
trying to press me.
Feels like he has his timing.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's all you need. You just need to know when a player is going to attack. If you feel like you can understand that, then you can just build your entire game plan around it. And it's showing.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be just the character. You can just use how the player's timings are. Ooh, no duck. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's well within death range here. He goes into
That's
the...
actually-
Oh, that's death. All right. Okay, no drop.
Gotta
here.
finish it up.
Should be fine.
Yeah, he knows what to
Alright,
do.
alright.
We
Nice.
established this last game.
Yeah.
He knows what to do.
Yeah.
Round 4.
Very
Fight.
clear. Wow. And 4. This should be the wall, whether it be a side wall or not. No, that's a whiff.
Probably short jack
Yeah,
legs.
unfortunate. Down to 2 whiffs, no whiff punish. Movement. Wow, whiff punish round 4? Very nice. See, look how he knows the range. He's very aware of the range that Tony wants to play at, and he's comfortable staying back there. Why would he press anything else? It's for Buki. Big deal. Woo. Uh-oh. Low flow, low flow. Wow.
And didn't even have meter.
Yeah, didn't even have the meter to go into anything. What do you do? Sidestep 3, that's... Oh, man, he did not let it go, and he pays for it.
You win.
That's
All right,
it.
that's the game.
Yep, that's the game. Jackie Tran takes that one. Pretty convincing game plan change from him from the beginning of the first set. I
Yep.
mean, sometimes that's all it takes. You just got to mentally get into the player's mind. Sometimes it's not the matchup. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
how you play against the player.
I mean, that's what you would expect at the highest level.
Yeah,
You would
yes.
expect that people know the game plan,
Yep.
that people understand what the other person is trying to do, and you're really trying to play against that other person. That is like the next level that we want Tekken
Yes,
to be at,
absolutely.
and that's where it gets the most entertaining because that's where people start showing their flaws.
Yeah, that's where the flaws come out. That's where the big launches come out. Like, hey, I'm gonna backswing blow you here. I'm gonna launch you after something that's -5.
Oh man, they're giving us rock paper scissors cam.
Oh,
Oh damn! Look at oh
shaking.
man!
Shaking.
I feel bad for Trey. That was
Not a good, yeah. Sometimes you can't win them all.
I don't think he's won one yet.
Yeah,
but
I don't
it's all good. You got to
yeah.
keep going back to it. It's rock paper
Looks like
scissors.
he literally cannot win them all.
All right. But I mean, they're right back into it. Jackie
Yeah,
Tran.
Jackie has to go straight to his next match here against Peeling. And again, you mentioned earlier maybe he's not confident in playing Lei, and that's going to be a testament. Now he's in top 3 here. Will he bust out another character? Will he straight up say, all right, I'm willing to keep going with Lei this whole way through?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched all of his matches.
Yeah,
I'd
I
imagine
don't know
that he's
what
going hard with Lei.
confidence he has. Let's see. But again, old school player understands how Lei works.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't expect Jackie Chan to change, right?
Yes.
He
Clearly
is going to be playing Jack.
because he clearly showed that was an example match there of like someone that will change up their gameplay on the fly.
Yeah.
They will dismantle you, whether it be through like big mix-ups and launches, or by slowing it down and showing you, hey, calm down. I'm gonna show you like I have this match all wrapped up now. I'm gonna just poke you down and punish everything and play out of your range and frustrate you.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see that here. Maybe he'll try to frustrate him. But interestingly enough, we saw Jimmy and Peeling's match earlier. You would see something similar, spacing him out, running away. Yeah.
I mean, it would be interesting because I think both of their styles are to sort of space out and like for somebody else to commit. I mean, Jackie Chan, once he got it, the timing move versus Chungi, was literally just throwing out moves specifically to stop.
Yes, 2.
Yeah,
I saw so many of those 2 stop things. Yeah, stop, please.
And I mean, you're not going to stop Princess Ling from pressing buttons, but you'll get them to press other buttons that are a little bit more avoiding, a little bit more for movement.
And suddenly the buttons you can throw out to stop them and get better because you're throwing. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Stand more there. All right, well, yes, that happening. Wake up 3 up close hits.
Gets a flip over.
Yep.
Pressure. Does it go for the mix-up?
Yeah, mix-up. Just goes to falls.
Keeps it safe.
Here. Wow, another drop. He's been dropping the follow-up blue spark after. That's a lot of damage that goes away too. All right.
Yeah, man. Megaton number is not an easy move.
Not easy. Definitely not. If you were to play this character, it's not just footsie. You got to do some hard things here and there. That's a good.
We saw that like Princess Ling was able to get the forward one to whiff, and he tried to whiff punish, and Jack was already like reeling back in that animation. See, same just happened again.
Big guy, but this character, man, he's got the normals. If there's anything he has normals. Oh, okay. One.
Oh.
Wow. Good low parry. You guys are clearly aware of how much each other want to party or go for more like reactive things. Oh, another one. Again? Deck. Wow. I mean,
gets the resplat.
I assume that was as far as the combo if you could have got him. Down back 1-1. Down back 1-1 finish. You got it.
Spaces out just enough so you get that resplat, then you get to finish it back up again.
Whiffing
challenge.
are probably not the best idea here when you have Jackie trying to whiff punishing almost everyone here tonight with down 4-2. Wow, parry, but no follow-up. Oh, right under him. No real launch though. Interesting. Wow, these low parries, crazy. Okay, awkward wall splat. Tried to go for a jump over. Hard cross-up or something? All right. Oh, wow, big duck. Understand that that's changed the character that you gotta be aware of now.
Oh, just was gonna let it all go.
Yeah. Oh my God! You're trying to go for some crazy stuff here. Did not pay off.
And he tried it. He was going with the crane kick, holding forward, trying to get over some lows. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how he's getting played here. He's very comfortable with the matchup now. He's just kind of holding it down. I mean, can't party all the time, and it's showing. He's whip punching so hard. Look at that. Those down 4-2s are crazy. Oh, there we go.
This is what we were talking about, right?
Back to it. Let's see who's gonna choose. What outfit? What fit are we getting here? The sundress. We going classic. What mentally puts him in a better state? Yeah. Maybe it's the fit. You never know. Right.
Well, it definitely changes up the matchup.
Yeah, completely. It does. Completely new character. A very evasive one still, but one he's more comfortable with, clearly. It's been his main character for such a long time, so, I mean, I don't know what he's going to change up here, but...
Well, definitely his character.
Yeah, definitely his character
character
has to change, because he's not comfortable losing with Lei right now. It's clear that he has to make a big adjustment,
yeah.
But Jackie Tran I don't know what he's going to change here if he has to. Maybe he'll play it the same because he's in his head.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think this has been something that's come up a lot where it's just like when you go through a tournament and you're that good, right? You start getting in your own groove, and you're like, oh, it's really difficult to change, but it's working, right? So there's nobody making you change. But then you go into winners final,
Suddenly,
someone forces you to
someone
change.
makes you change, and you're kind of stuck.
Yeah, and then the next match, oh, I still
Do
can't
you
keep
have
this
that
style,
enough
right?
time? Yeah. Do you have enough time to make that mental like adjustment? Whew.
And sometimes it might be easier just to change up the character than change up the game plan.
Maybe it's the character change that helps you kind of get the cogs going in your brain. Maybe that's what you need. Wow, big risk there. Dude,
Yeah,
a lot. Ooh. Wow.
Gets flat,
Here we go. All right, looking a lot better this time around.
and he opts to keep the wall, but then he flips.
Yeah, go to the other side. Kind of gives it to him, and suddenly he's at the wall now. Oh, big duck,
Nice.
but no punish on it. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, a little bit difficult for Jack, but
Yeah,
Round
it is.
three.
obviously the
Tiny
character
leg.
change is helping.
Yes. It's helping a lot more. But let's see. Let's see. We've seen Jackie Trent come back from being down 2 rounds. We've seen him completely change his. Oh man. Oh, okay. Hey. You're not going anywhere. Stay on the ground. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Oh god, he's going nuts. What is
Nice.
going on? Okay. He hit, he's gonna hit him there. Wow. I'm quite surprised. Is this actually gonna work? No. Wow. He was
Lean
nuts.
went hella far.
All right, so this could be the last mix-up here. Looking at the ridge. Whoa!
Oh, wow. I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he wanted that in any form or he thought he would walk up, but the character pick clearly changed it up. I felt like there's a lot more confidence in his play.
Yeah.
And he's mixing up. There's no
Ooh.
him waiting. Oh yeah, that's
Interesting.
Ready for the next
Not what I would have expected, but
yeah. See, I mean,
going infinite stage, right?
yeah, Jackie Tran probably gonna go for the same game plan. I assume wants to stop him from partying. But the thing is here, there might be a height issue here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a height issue here. Maybe his normal moves that would be stopping other characters might go under her. I'm not
Round
sure, but
one.
he has tools like down back 1
Fight.
still. There might be some stuff here that he has. Okay. Right.
And maybe it's just for pace. Maybe it lets him slow it down a
Yeah,
little bit.
possibly less walls to worry about.
Because you can backdash, you can kind of feel out
Yeah.
the timing.
Yep. Find the ranges he has to look for. Because it seems like he's on that whip punishment plan of like, hey, you're gonna get impatient with me.
Yeah, and I mean, we were talking about before, with Jackie Chan just sitting around and watching people play, right? And, it's not like he's
Sitting.
blind. So he just knows what's going on.
There, menacingly.
So, I mean, now this is just give him some more opportunities to feel out this matchup.
Yes. Much more time to watch the opponent, see what they like to throw out. Those walls, like you mentioned, walls change up how matches go. You get more time to watch the opponent. Oop. Gonna be a headache.
Mix up.
Ah,
Oh,
wow.
both of
Okay,
them.
doesn't really get much off of it. Blocks the rage drive. Right on the grab. Good low. He's gonna run away. He went for a big low from the back turn, and clearly Jackie Trent not having that at all. Okay. Oh, wow. That's a pretty big call out from him. But, I mean, it was the back turn
yeah.
in mid, so why not? But he got him with it. He clearly got him with it. Oh, hit him.
what?
Interesting.
Yeah, that is definitely interesting.
Oh, low. Shown his back to him a couple times. The cold shoulder.
The punish?
Yeah. Aware of the timing he's facing. Look, both these players are very aware of what they're looking for, whether it be a whip punish or a punish on a block. Ooh, okay. Wow. Big launch. How is he going to ad lib this combo? Oh, he's going to go for the rage drive.
Yeah, get the damage. Get the damage, but he's going to have to re-earn position after this.
This is 23 seconds. Oh, man. Oh, he baited
Wow.
him. What a big bait. Just crouched for a little bit and then said,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not going to press anything. And baits him out. Wow. Follow up on the on his character. Yeah, he's a new move. Ooh, low. Uh-oh. And it's looking like the infinite stage is paying off. He's gotten a lot more time to kind of like think about what Healing Link would do as the player here. Oh, wow. Good follow-up. Nice. Wow, reset.
Yep.
Good break, very aware. Not letting him throw it out that way. The low parry. All right. Goes for the Oki. Wow. Oh no, this is not good. All right. He got the kill. Well, wake up 3, but
was able to save it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just barely saved it. Just barely. Walking 4, not aware and gets hit by the reset. Wow, he's going for more. Wow.
Yeah, that was a big drop.
Yeah,
got
he
paid.
got punished for it pretty hard. What is going on? Oh! We're giving all the stances. Okay, break up 4. Woo, counter hit.
Big counter.
Yeah, that's a good launch for him. He's going to be able to get something off of it. Reset. No big damage, but he goes for more. And we're down to our round here. I mean, this is going back and forth. I'm quite surprised. The change in gameplay from both players here.
Yeah, some mid-match adjustments.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, he does it again.
Knowing
Oh
that
my
he
God.
got the parry last time,
Yeah,
right?
he responded with something last time, and clearly he's gonna let it rip the second. He's gonna go again. Oh man, he's trying to get, he's partying.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's gonna probably give him some momentum here. He's gonna whip it. Oh, okay. Gets tapped a little bit. Down 4-2. Getting impatient and gets hit by it. Be that one possible mix-up here, depending on the low. Oh boy, they're both in rage. They're both in rage, looking for something. Oh boy. Oh, please don't.
Jackie
do it.
Chan just trying to keep in a rage where the back isn't gonna come in back.
Wow, good break. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and he lets the string rip. Definitely not happy with how that worked out. Definitely not happy with the spacing there, and he got hit. I mean, sometimes you gotta let the string rip, and it paid off. And looks like Jackie Chan opting to stick with this stage and play probably the same game plan. Maybe not let him party as hard, but let's see what adjustments are made, because I mean, we clearly saw a couple Xiao Yu things going on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you think he was playing it very well before.
Yeah, definitely.
Trey mixed it up, changed up his game plan.
Yep, got a launch here. All right. Wow. Good call out on the slide.
Turns around.
Yeah, does not stay around the other side. Luckily, he turned around. Oh, blocks. Doing this. All right, slow down the match a little bit. Both at equal life. Wow, Magic 4 gets the follow-up, puts him in rage. This is not gonna kill, but he goes for a reset instead. This is death. That has been paying off for him, and I'm not sure if this is the kind of stuff he needs to use to gain the advantage in the matchup, because Jackie Chan seems the kind of player to play much more footsie-based, much more like playing at a different tempo and stopping him. But right now, I mean, Healing is going for some crazy stuff, and it's obviously giving him something. Yep. Wow, gets the back turn launch.
Wasn't able to get the flow underneath, so he wasn't able to get the real combo he was looking for.
And just like that, down 4-2 on the whiffed move there.
That's the second time that's whiffed.
Yeah, I know, exactly. He just kind of goes around it. Wow, that hit. This should
spike
do some damage.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the spike. All right, cool. Just guarantees it. Not fooling around.
Doesn't have the ball that he has to worry about. Just get that damage.
This is last round. Oh man, he's so set on that game plan. It looks like Peeling is kind of adjusted to it.
Yeah. Trying to go for the cross up, jack a little bit too big.
He has changed his game plan. He's not going to let him whip punish because he's going to wild out. I'm going to give you all the mix-ups now.
And it's funny because it might even turn into, like, maybe Jackie just needs to press buttons, right?
Yeah, maybe he has to do something about it with his own crazy buttons. But right now, I mean, he's kind of holding back. And
that's
yeah. All right. Oh no! And again. All right. He cleans it up the best he can and takes the round. But those whiffs are clearly not something you should be happening on the jackhammers. The follow-ups there, that's a lot of missing damage. Oh, good punish. Good punish. Spacing him out now, trying to probably frustrate him. Like, hey, I clearly got the round advantage. But what are you gonna do? Oh man!
Yeah.
Just out of range and gets him to whiff it down 4-2. Okay, he gets a mix-up trying to make him avoid the reset. Okay, take the low, plant the seed. Wow. Ah, big block. Yeah, very important.
Rage.
Yeah, opts to not.
Yeah. But
stomps on.
What's he gonna do with it?
Oh, all right. Whew. for the most part, safer option. That down back one could have got him killed depending on how aware he would have been of like any lows. But he would have. Oh!
Rainbow Roll paying dividends
Yeah.
with this matchup in particular.
We rolling up on. She's coming at him, coming in hot. Ooh, okay. Wow. That hit.
Oh, doesn't get the pickup.
Doesn't get the pickup, but that's pretty important. That could have finished the round for him. Oh, break. Okay. Doesn't fall up for the string. Gets hit by down forward
Interesting
too.
sequence.
Yeah. What do we do? Goes for the move to give him a knockdown, but obviously an awkward situation. Tries to get a poke. Oh man. Yeah. Wow. Fakes him out with the low.
Trey had the same
Yeah.
lap.
The same. Well, all right. And that is that.
It was. I mean, it's such an interesting pace breaker. Right?
Yeah, I know,
they were,
right?
They were like backing up,
Back and forth,
and then
run
Trey
up.
just runs up and just says hello, right?
Quick little tap to the legs.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And
what's up?
that
What's up?
It. Yeah.
All right. So, we just saw this match a little bit ago. Princess Ling versus Jimmy J. Trent.
This is grand finals.
finals.
This is grand finals.
Winner of this gets to represent Team NorCal.
One of three, correct?
One of three.
One of three.
One from Unist, one from Street Fighter 5,
And one from
Tekken.
We're here for Tekken here, and this is gonna be a good one. I mean, we've obviously seen Jimmy versus Peeling before.
Yep.
And
Like literally, like 2 matches ago.
yeah, 3 matches
Literally watched
ago.
it.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
like, hold
And we've
up,
seen
hold
this-
up.
we've
Whoa,
seen
whoa,
this
whoa.
matchup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
come
see this matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at him.
Don't talk
Staring him
to
right
him.
in the eye, staring him
Don't
right in
talk
the
to
eyes.
him. He's trying to
Jimmy's
set
trying
you
to
up.
look. Oh.
This is the small talk that's trying to set him up for failure.
It's all the mind games. It's like, are you looking at the other person? Where's the confidence
Are
that
you
you're
looking at their
exuding?
hand? 0 frames. Rock is 0 frames. Oh, he's going for it. Committing.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
First blood to Trey.
All right.
Damn.
Big took it. All right, cool. That might be the momentum he needs. He got the juices flowing with the 2-0 win. The 2-0 rock, paper, scissors win. And he's taking player one side.
Yeah. Do
Give
the
me
long
that.
walk.
Yeah, give me that. Right around the corner real quick.
See, this came up the other day where it's like, oh, okay, so you play rock, paper, scissors for the first game, and if you reset, right, do you get a chance to rock, paper, scissors? I would imagine you have to, right?
I don't know.
I would,
Possibly.
dude, I would call it out. Even if it wasn't legal, I just
Yeah.
do it.
Hey.
Hey, let's play rock, paper,
Scissors
scissors.
right now.
You can stop, like, tournament runners can try to stop me, but I'm playing rock, paper, scissors
Yep.
right now.
Someone will tell you if it's wrong. If not, then all right, let's play again. Let's play again. All right, so again, we have Jimmy J. Tran hoping to represent, looking in winners right now, and we have Peeling in losers. We had him play, obviously, some Ling here, but throughout a lot of tournament, we've seen him playing Lei, so it's a toss-up here. What is he going to do?
I mean, is it the story that Peeling felt like he got forced into the link position?
Yep.
That could be one of the. That could be like, I think maybe he just keeps rolling with it. He's been forced into going away from lane and going to, and maybe that's how that plays out, right?
Yep.
Or, is he still going to try to search at the, what he needs to do to take out Jimmy?
It's true. Like, does he want? How badly does he want to win? And if character choice matters, is he going to play the character that sparks joy, or is he going to be the character that gives him the win more comfortably? It's really a toss-up because you can be in your feelings about that. Man, I love this character. He is so cool, or she is so cool. But what if my secondary actually plays out a lot better?
I thought you were going with the whole Marie Kondo sort of thing.
Who is
giving me joy?
Yeah, who does
Lei,
spark me? Yeah,
you don't
what's
give
the
me enough
point?
joy.
Yeah.
You get to go in the trap.
But what if winning sparks joy? Then that obviously affects your character choice here. Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 pretty prominent characters, Lei and Ling, and
And he plays a lot of other ones.
he does. He has
in
a
tournament,
lot of picks.
In tournament,
He
he
has a
sticks
lot
to
of
it, but
picks.
he will
Typically
go off the
stick
board.
to it.
I don't expect that to be the case.
Not
right?
here. Definitely not against Jimmy.
So I think it's like the story. Whereas, is he forced into playing Ling at this point, or is he, hey, I still got to figure out Jimmy?
Yeah, he's coming from loser, so that is another mental factor here. Do I have enough matches to figure him out with this character? Can I risk using one of my characters that obviously he was working on pretty well? I don't know. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
So I think it's back to like, let's figure out if he can figure out Jimmy.
Because at this point, you've seen how he kind of played against him in Lei.
Yeah, and I mean, also part of this matchup is it's not like these guys have just started playing. I mean,
No, absolutely not.
Jimmy has played against Princess Ling's Ling
Many
since the
times.
beginning of
Yeah.
Tekken 7.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
maybe it is the right choice. It is. Let's stick with the new stuff. Let's figure out how we're gonna make Lei work.
And obviously representing new characters is nice to see.
Yeah.
It's always great to see new characters come up. Alrighty, we're on a new stage here. One we haven't seen in a minute. Maybe the Final Fantasy stage. It starts off at an awkward angle, and I feel like Brian benefits from at least his wall carries here all seem to pretty much hit right.
You make a little adjustment.
Yeah, a couple adjustments here and there. Oh. Alright, so maybe he'll stick with that game plan he had earlier that got him a set. Or will he get poked? Wow!
Yeah, he's
Big
not going to pull
bang.
Jimmy with stuff like
Oh.
that.
Okay.
You'll option out the ducks.
He's just scaring you. What do you do? Oh, okay. Wow. Let me send my whole body at you. What are you going to punish there?
Back 4 is a good move.
Yeah, it's a round ender. It's something you can kind of panic throw it at the end if you don't know.
No one's going to punish you really hard with it. Yeah.
Very few characters will make it hurt. Maybe like Dragunov. And
I just think it was funny that hit him in the back of it.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's hit backwards, so they're both kind of like awkwardly hit.
Just like spun around and gets hit in the back of the head, like, oh god.
Jimmy, see the way he's playing, he doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to be at the wall, and he's kind of like sidestepping in and out here and there.
Oh.
Wow, yeah. Strength, 4. Not falling for anything, just holding back. Back 1. He's got a hatchet kick to stop him from laying on the ground. What are you doing down there? Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Hatchet them pressing something.
And Princess Ling takes the life lead.
And this is probably the game plan he wants now. Look at that. Oh, man. He might have just wanted the transition, and this is, oh, big 3+4. Kind of juking him out. Staggering a little bit. That stagger is probably what ended up getting him to flinch a bit.
I mean, you knew Jimmy was coming with the hatchet. They had to change up how this entire matchup was going to work.
What came up next, yeah. So, interesting enough, he spaced them out and got the life lead, but Jimmy just ran up and said, nah. All right.
And now we're playing Tekken again.
Yep. Oh, okay. Gets the punish on it. Down 4-2-1. We're back at this range where he's going to use a lot of Razor Rush here. Clearly, he's in the position to keep doing it. He's going to keep doing it.
And I mean, he started off with that counter hit Razor Rush that just did like 30% of his life. Got all 5 hits in.
All right. All right. Down 4-2-1. Oh, man. We're seeing a lot of Razor Rush. What's he done? So far, nothing big is becoming a wow. Unfortunate. Down 2-4. Catches him. Aye. Okay. Down back 2 doesn't hit anything. Orbital thrown out. Just kind of waiting. Ah, and that's the new move. Yeah.
He got put in full crouch. Took the hit to go into full crouch.
And
instantly responded.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just going to do this new move real quick.
Let me let it rip. The new move.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in full crouch. All right.
It's a very annoying move from what I've told. Like, wall break, punish for him. It just seems like a nice thing for him to have now.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Very convenient for him. And now we're at, from my understanding, we're at Arctic Snowfall. Back to another infinite stage. And maybe this is the whole thing where he wants to probably play away from him.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like another level to this because we know that if you watched the NorCal Strong Style stream, Jimmy hates infinite stages.
Yes.
Dude,
so. Oh yeah, no, we would have house rules when he would help us play and like teach like newer players.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, what are the house rules here? Oh no, infinite stages, cool. All right, let's rematch. Get it out of the way. No fun. Yeah. But sometimes you gotta practice on them because that game you'll have people.
Jimmy doesn't believe you do. Jimmy doesn't believe.
Really interesting. He doesn't.
I think that you just play Tekken the whole time. This is
no matter
normal
what.
Tekken play.
That's true. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's true. Oh, there's no wall. Okay. Well, the game plan is still play Tekken. So maybe you're right. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that is a good message for people. Sometimes it's not about the stage what you're worrying about. Maybe you just have to keep your playstyle intact and be confident. Think about yourself. Maybe it isn't the stage. Both hanging back at equal life or so. No rage. 17 seconds. Oh, and you cannot whiff that kind of thing. Oh man, down 2-4, hits him down, and then just gets a ton. Nice and simple.
It's been weird because it felt like Princess Ling in both these games so far has found ways of like enacting his game plan, and then Jimmy hits him.
Yeah, he finds that thread, the one strand out of all the mix-ups. He's found it.
He's like looking through the matrix, and he's like, I'm just gonna hit a button right
there.
now.
Yeah, right now is the time.
Stray has not played bad in this matchup.
No,
Just
he's not.
The finding moments have been all in Jimmy's
The clutch
favor.
moments are the hardest parts here. So you can both look. They've been both whittling each other down to low health, leaving it like 15 to 10 seconds left. But at the end of the day, if you cannot clutch that round, all that hard work and mental energy is almost for naught.
Yep. And it wears on you because you're putting out that energy, and when you
It's
doesn't
so
pay
much
off,
thinking. It is so much thinking.
right? These guys basically sitting even. Jimmy with a little bit of a lead.
Oh man, he's just throwing it out. He gets the life lead now. Okay. He's probably gonna try and
again.
force something, and no, goes for the run up string, ducks anyway, and just, it was not the right timing. Clearly, or the right spacing. It whiffs anyway. Gets low. Orbital.
Gets a little life.
Get that. Let me get a quick sippy real quick. Ooh.
How's he drinking through his mask?
Yeah, I know. We're just holding
Just
it
splashing it against
yeah.
his face. It'd be
Good
great
enough.
if he was wearing his mask and he didn't get back any life.
Oh yeah. Counter for yourself.
But you look
Get
cool. You
life
got your camouflage on.
No gating life.
Oh man, that jab to
Nice
snuff out the
save,
razor
yeah.
rush.
I don't know. I don't think the stage pick really mattered here. Clearly, he's just kind of playing
Tekken.
good old Tekken,
Yeah.
keeping him spaced out, punishing the right things, and he's not letting this man have any fun.
Yeah.
He is not letting him have any fun. He's keeping him pretty locked down here. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're confident in your game plan of like locking down the player, saying, hey, this is yeah,
Hey.
locking him down enough to make him switch apparently. But let's see. I mean, he's hovering over it. Maybe this is what he needs. He showed a lot better energy earlier against Jackie Chan with Ling.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't about that.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, this
clearly
is
not about
This
that.
is where I was trying to like make the point earlier, where
Yes.
it's just like, you know, sometimes it's just I don't understand the player, and I gotta do like I feel like my game plan's good. I just gotta figure out how it fits into
Yeah.
everything. But then with the lean pick, it was like obviously this isn't working. I need to change it up entirely.
Yep. You
And-
have the second guessing of is
Yeah.
it my character? Is it me? Is it? And you have to play these mental gymnastics and try and understand. All right, well, maybe it's my character. So we'll see, or maybe it's me. We got to see what choice he makes here because clearly he the ringer. All right,
Stick with it.
committing. We get Jackie Chan. More Jackie Chan here. Good old Lei. Again, this is he's banking it all on Lei here. This is Jimmy J and winners.
If Jimmy pulls this off, he will be representing for the second year straight.
For NorCal, for Red Bull Conquest. Again, this is one of 3. There are many more to come. Do not expect this to end yet. You'll probably be seeing a lot more good Tekken, a lot more good ass Tekken here at Red Bull Esports Oakland. Please come by for some good Tekken if you're in the area.
Yeah.
We're always here to play. There's a lot of events in NorCal, and clearly you saw a lot of people here, Trey being one of them. So let's see what happens.
I mean, we haven't mentioned it, but I mean, NorCal maxed out this event twice, 2 years straight.
Yes.
So NorCal is all about Tekken right now, and
It's
these are 2 of the best players in NorCal trying to compete for the last spot.
Yep. They want it. They really want it. Wow. All right, so he started off the round here with the rave spin. So maybe that's sending a message, right? Well,
Yeah.
screw this. Enough. I'm going to try and put you in the mix. Let's see what happens. But sometimes all it takes is a little hatchet kick. Let me get you a little hatchet kick here and there and worry you a little bit.
It's a tone setter
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
Oh, that jab.
Wow. Annoyingly enough, 4-3, even if you sidestep it, sometimes you're like a little too late to punish it.
Yeah.
You have to really be ready. Running away, look at this. Huh, huh. Oh my god. Ah, all right. Yeah, he
saved
managed
it.
to save it. Yep. There are those moments for back turn. You don't have to panic. You can save yourself, but you got to be aware. You just have to be aware. Woo! Rave spin. Wow. Good duck on that string. Very aware. Not having any of it.
And got the wall.
All right, taking the damage, down 4. Clearly, he's not going for it. That's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was dead.
If you guys, he didn't go for the up or the down back 1.2 ender. He
Yep.
went for the knee ender for more damage. Went for the down 4, knowing he was gonna press a button.
But then Trey didn't tech.
Yep.
Then
And
gave
the
him
next
the
mix,
ability.
he got the top mix up after. He mixed it up because Trey was or Peeling was staying on the ground a little bit more the last couple matches. So Jimmy very aware of how much he wants to stay on the ground. All right. All right. All right. Oh, whiff on the. Oh!
Oh, goodness.
Doesn't matter on the whiff. Gets a hatchet kick. Gets a pretty good conversion there. Very nice damage.
Oh,
whoa!
good evasion.
Goes on the ground. Does not hit with that. Yeah.
Fighting,
Whoa! Gets that.
Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
Big hop kick.
Yeah, they were fighting in a phone booth.
Yeah.
Could not hit him.
Very close to each other and swinging. Wow. Clown Fiesta and the clown car right next to it. Just throwing normals at each other. Whoa! Just running up. Wow.
Oh.
Both throwing out pretty good moves near each other that would answer each other, just not the right ranges. Oh. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, that's the counter hit while standing 3. One of his favorites. Like you'll see a lot from him. It's a very annoying move. Oh no! Unfortunately. Oh. Wow. Okay. Wow. And that is it. This could possibly be it. Yeah.
Little life left.
Happens.
He's got the charge.
Poke. Wow. Yeah. I mean, really, that is an awkward situation. A lot of characters will do the Jin, Brian. They put you with that weird, awkward wall splat where it's like, yeah, they can down 4 me, but. All right, this is it. This is the last round, possibly. Some big changes are going through now. I mean, he has to try something. He went for a big launch. He'll get the wall, but no wall splat.
Nice, that's
All
a
right.
wall splat.
Yeah, this is something he needs. Oh!
Goes hard.
Stuff. Okay. Yes,
Nice.
aware of the hatchet kick does not let him go for. He's walking around Razor Rush.
doesn't get the wall splat.
Oh no.
But both are in
He's
rage.
well within range. Oh!
He's gonna kill him?
Oh! He killed the man!
Like the idea. It
Alright.
makes sense.
It did. It would, because it puts him in a scary situation of, oh, is he going to follow up? It does not matter. He did not have enough health to take it anyway. Whew. Very stressful. He did not.
Trey has life again.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's showing life.
Anybody else want a piece?
he can make a few more mistakes. He can try to figure out the matchup.
He has time here. He bought himself time to kind of fix it up. But I didn't say he wilded out, but he threw out some high-risk moves that obviously mattered, got him his turn. But now, it looks like Jimmy's aware of him trying to go for those things.
Yeah. I mean, the big problem with the Razor Rush sidestepping it is when are you going to attack? If you're a little off axis, he's going to go in a different direction.
Yep. Good break on the 1+2 break.
So he's giving Jimmy a lot of chances to really figure out that 4-4-2.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Okay, adjustment. A little awkward, but he lets him out of the wall. Suddenly, we're kind of looking at a... Oh, all right. Get that foot away from me. Alrighty. Just running away now. He has the life lead.
Oh, gets in the whiff.
Wow.
Rave spin.
And this...
Oh.
Oh, that's a very bad drop. Unfortunate for healing. That is something you have to finish. You absolutely have to finish that kind of combo. Even if it did not get to the wall and kill, he needs that momentum. And someone like Jimmy is very aware of things like that. Again, with the sidewalk, he's not letting it happen anymore. Wow, down back 2 catches him out of the hop kick.
Can we get to the wall here?
Yep. This is the wall. Alright, he rolls away. Hatchet kick, down 4-2-1, or down 4-2-3 this time. No punish on it. Kind of awkward. He's not looking too hot, but he does have rage. Unfortunately, this character's rage is not seem like something you have to worry about. He is so confident that he can just back 4. Let me throw my whole body at you.
Too, man. Especially if it's hitting him in the back of the head.
Yeah. Wow. He is asserting dominance with that move for sure. Oh,
Double knee.
no,
Good punish.
wow, no punish on the double knee. I'm -10 if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's -10.
It's all good. He's backing up.
Yeah.
He still has his round.
Yeah. At the very least, he has one last round to go for something. If he's still on that game plan, that's fine. But okay. All right. Oh, that's a whiff. Nothing big on the low though, just not clean hit. Wow, big launch. How well can he go for the combo here? Oh, okay, he wants to opt for the...
Yeah, gets the damage, then runs away.
But he puts him in range.
Look at the time. I mean, this is
yeah.
working against Jimmy, but he's got to be careful staying on the ground like that.
Maybe not the best plan. Oh, okay, 5 seconds. He's got rage. This is not good. 3, 2, 1. All
Goodness. All right.
Woo.
Chase
Throw
stays alive.
Throw out the button. You can't let him do it to you like that. Oh, barely evades the 1-2-1. Hatchet kick and the hop kick. All right. 2.
All right. Considerable light lead. What is he going to do with it?
this has been his idea here. I mean, he's trying to find somewhere to whiff. I mean, that's been the move that's gotten him the damage here, the hop kick or the 4-4-3. Oh, man, I like that. Get out of here. Oh, no.
Oh,
no. That's taunt back for you're dead. And like that, Jimmy J. Tran is your Tekken 7 Red Bull Conquest winner for the first one here. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Man. What a set. I mean, we got to see a good taste of Lei, a good taste of Xiaoyu too, but at the end of the day, Jimmy being very aware, regardless of what character or playstyle he tried to choose, he followed up on all of it.
I mean, I think it was just those definitive hits. Trey was playing a game plan that let him stick around until the last minute, and then Jimmy was able to take that and just win with it.
Well, yeah,
really well it was.
Good ass Tekken. All right, so that's it, guys. Let me go ahead and toss it over to Tasty Steve, and he's gonna go ahead and give you guys a good old breakdown. Thank you guys for watching Red Bull Conquest with me and Steve here. All right, guys, have a good one.
We're still waiting on Jimmy. Let me see your hand really quick. Is that something? Your Conquest Oakland champion, ladies and gentlemen. He will be representing you guys at the finals taking place on the 23rd and the 24th. You can put it down now. You're being weird. Present him with this controller, that sexy, sexy Hori controller. I love those things. All prettied up with the regional champion. There you go. Wow, I didn't even ask you to do that. Ta-da! And these awesome HyperX headsets, which are also part of the package. Now, I know you're not a man of many words. Not many geniuses are. So just give me something to take back to the people to tell them that Jimmy is coming.
So I'm pretty happy that I won, but it's not the same without Bronson. So I'll be waiting next year, year after that, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Guys, one more time. Your Red Bull Conquest champion of Oakland, Jimmy J. Tran. Now, before I leave, and Jimmy, you can stay here, I just want to say thanks to everybody watching at home. I want to say major thanks to Red Bull. Make sure you understand that without the sponsors, Hori, Alienware, and of course, Hori, Alienware, HyperX. Last but not least, I just said HyperX. But make sure you guys show them more than proper love, because without them, this would not have happened. And thank you guys for being so cordial. Shout outs to all the crew here at Esports Arena. I really do appreciate it. Back to the commentators.
All right, guys. That was Red Bull Conquest. You got to see some good-ass Tekken. We're here at Oakland, California, at the Esports Arena. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a pretty fun event. We had a lot of people, a lot of NorCal representation, a lot of outside state representation. Just a lot of fun watching all these players come from different areas and show up. I mean, this is great. It's cool to see a lot of different people show up at these tournaments. And again, even if Jimmy won, it was cool to see these varying degrees of like different play styles make it out here. It's great.
It was a great top 8. A lot of good players that you wouldn't normally see just coming up and showing up and doing some really cool stuff. So, I mean, once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, everybody that came out and supported. NorCal, will always be really strong in Tekken, and the support around Tekken has been great lately. So if you are in NorCal, come out, check out ESA Oakland every Wednesday. There's plenty of events that are going on basically almost every day of the week.
Yeah, literally. There are many events here.
And so just keep on playing Tekken. This is a great time to play this game, and it's pretty good. So
yeah, it's just a good game. It's brought so many people together. So again, thank you guys. Please show up when you guys get the chance. Thank you. That was some good ass Tekken. Thank you for watching Red Bull Conquest, and we'll see you next time for the next event.
See you next time.